This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person, the show where I'm perfect and you're, of course, a person. And it's the end of the year. That's right. 2025 has come to a close, a stunning close. And you know what that means. It's the absolute best callers of the year episode with callbacks that are normally on Patreon, but every year, once a year at the very end of the freaking thing, I take the top voted calls and callbacks and I smash them together and I put it on all out into a Hall of Fame style epi. We got some bangers this year. I mean, this was a crazy Perfect Person year overall. Like, the show has continued to grow and grow and grow and grow. And I wanted to first and foremost say thank you so much for listening to the show and for commenting and for fucking calling in and for sharing your stories with me. I really feel so lucky. Obviously, I feel like I talk about this all the time, but I feel so lucky to not only have a show like this that people would want to listen to, but I feel very lucky about the type of person who listens to this show. And I feel that the people I've met, like at the live shows this year, or even the people that call in, are very empathetic and kind and cool and wonderful. And I just want to say, like, I owe it all to you guys for everything. And this is making me a little bit emotional, but I want to continue going through it because I do just feel so lucky. And I really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I also know that, like, you know, for a lot of people, this show is their routine. It's like a part of their weekly tradition. It comes out on Wednesdays. Maybe that's the day that you freaking go on a big old walk with your dogs. Or maybe that's just the day that you kick your shoes off with your dogs out on the couch. But regardless of when you listen to the show, just wanted to say thank you so much. And a very special thank you to everyone who's called in and shared their stories. I mean, over and over, I am impressed with the dirt, the tea, the freaking good that people are willing to share with me. And I continuously am surprised at the, like, variance between calls. Like, even if we might take it like, oh, this is the same, you know, same type of relationship problem, the specifics and details are always so different. It always makes me laugh. And so I figured we would get into the top 5 calls of the year. That's absolutely right. So these are the voted on Instagram and Patreon top 5 callers of the year. And they're in no particular order. They're basically in the order that we felt would be best for this episode. And all 5 of them were absolute freaking bangers. And honestly, whenever I do this, I'm always like, I would love to include 10, but the episode would be a billion years long. And that might be too long for people to sort of play on their work and home and back home to work and over and over and over again, etc. And so I'm here to announce the top 5 calls of the year are: how do I get these furries to bring something substantial to the potluck? Oops, I hooked up with 2 brothers. Yeah, I kind of want to bang my little sister's bus driver. Dildo soup kitchen counter nightmare. And of course, romantic letter to the pianist upstairs. That is the 5-gun salute, the 5 fart salute. The way this episode will work is we will go into the first caller, and then right after that, there'll be sort of a little jingle into their callback, and then we'll kind of skew into some jazz music, and then we'll go to the next caller, and so on and so forth until the end of the episode. So please, without further ado, enjoy our first wonderful best of caller. This is Furry Potluck.
Hey Miles, I need your help getting these lazy-ass furries to get it together and bring some actual food to the potluck. It's always White Claws and Otter Pops, but damn it, we need some actual food. Seriously. Please help me out. Thanks so much. Bye.
You talking to me, Willis? They're trying to get furries to bring food to a potluck?
Yeah, I don't know if this is even a furry stereotype so much as it's like you're friends with some people.
I love the idea of it's a stereotype about furries. It's a harmful stereotype about furries that they never pony up to the potluck.
And they're always bringing like
Otter Pops and White Claws.
Which I mean, look, I like both of those things.
But kinda. I like that those are also themed. They're furry themed. White Claw. Oh, yeah. Otter Pop.
I didn't even think about that. That's incredible. I totally missed that.
Hello.
Hello, you called Perfect Person, and I'm here to call you back. I am here with Will Whitwer.
What's
yes,
up?
Thank you so much for calling. We have called you back on the annual Stoned episode of Perfect Person.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And we're gonna need to give you a fake name.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna need a fake name coming right from Will. What was the fake name for this person?
The fake name is going to be oh no.
Here we go. He forgot it.
No, I keep forgetting that I have to do this, like that I have to be responsible for this.
Well, it's the easiest job in the world.
No, I know, and I'm too obsessed with continuing to try to name.
The caller started to sing because of how long you take it.
Okay, here's what I'll say. I'm gonna say you're gonna call you Trebek. We're calling you Trebek.
Trebek. Wonderful.
Okay,
just like Alex Trebek.
Exactly.
Trebek, thank you so much for calling. So correct me if I'm wrong, but you're basically trying to teach the furries in your community how to cook and bring food to a potluck?
Yes. Because they always bring alcohol because, ooh, woo, White Claw, get it? And I'm like, no, we need food.
Yeah, so I wasn't getting it initially. The Otter Pops, the White Claw, like it has to be prepackaged things.
Yes.
Like they don't want to do any work.
They don't want to, and they're like, God forbid one of them makes like, but I like that Otter Pops and White Claw, I actually do like the pun element of it.
Yes.
And I'm thinking that maybe, I mean, to me, picking up bear claws as a pastry is also going to be a really good option. Although bear claws, not the most delicious pastry.
I like this, the solution being you just totally cater to them and just be like, we need to find other foods with animal names that they can be responsible for bringing.
I'm like, how do we find other food dish titles that are animal related?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. But they can cook.
What else?
So what do you normally bring? And also, how many people are in your furry coven?
Great question.
Sure. We're a baker's dozen.
A dozen
13.
furries.
13.
Hey, what do you call a dozen furries? Like a crow? It's a murder of crows. Like when furries get together,
Is
there a word?
It does seem like there should
honestly,
be
a pack.
A pack of furries.
Yeah, it is graphic description. Yeah.
My pack of furries won't bring food to the potluck.
So funny.
Listen, it's a real thing. It sucks because they're always like, no, we brought like 20 Otter Pops. I'm like, bitch, I need carbs.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Now, tell me about, because I agree.
I want to hear more about this community.
I want to hear more about the community because that's going to also determine how I get them to cook.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is actually a BIPOC, bi and person of color furry group.
Okay.
Because like a lot of nerd groups, it's pretty overrepresented with like straight white guys.
Sure.
So.
Of course. Absolutely. We take everything fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No
so
doubt.
I gathered us and I was like, let's go. I'm like, let's meet up. Let's talk. Let's, trade information and that kind of stuff. So
nice. Okay.
It's been pretty good.
That's really fun. Okay,
and are you guys in fursuits the whole time? I'm sorry if this is too personal of a question.
No, not when we're eating.
Yeah, Will, you moron.
Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense. I retract my question.
So sorry. So the fursuits are afterwards, but I do like that what you said is like, yeah, it's like a group of a bunch of dorks. This is like one of your dorky interests, but like I'm guessing at the potluck, it's like Magic the Gathering cards may be coming out. People are trading manga as well. Like it sort of is it's a Venn diagram of other interests as such, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's just
awesome.
the main one.
Well, and let me ask this. Okay, and there's no sexual component. You guys just hang out? No, I'm sorry.
No, we're just friends hanging out at a potluck.
That's
Will.
great.
Jesus.
Yeah, Will.
No, that's great. I love it.
Honestly, what's great about
I'm
this
trying
is
to understand the furry community.
Yeah, what's good about this, Will, is that, this is actually a safe space to get clarification that not all
Fine,
furries.
go ahead. You know what? Actually, I did a podcast earlier this year about questions, so go for it.
That's so funny. But so it's like there is your pack of your furries. This is just sort of your crew. Are people within the pack dating each other or no?
No, most furries tend to partner up with non-furs just because of numbers, but yeah.
And also, that's how you expand a movement.
Exactly.
That's how Christianity also spread.
It's like a wolf coven or whatever. You have to, bring in new blood.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yes. Honestly, it's like werewolves. It's not dissimilar.
I don't know. This feels a little discriminatory.
It's just like werewolves, man. Okay, so
wait, Will, what about it as discriminatory? Is it the
No,
BIPOC part?
No.
Yeah,
no. You just
interesting about having a collection
just comparing furries to
Black and
werewolves.
Indigenous people of color.
No. No,
Will
I
is
was
canceled.
not doing that.
Holy shit!
I was saying that comparing furries to werewolves as they like expand their numbers seems like
you're
little
saying-
bit.
Yeah, you're
it
saying-
seems like a little bit of a
saying that's
negative
offensive.
connotation.
Will's standing up
I'm
for
just
you.
messing. I know you're ginger.
No,
Yeah.
I am. Yeah,
Will's actually standing up for the furry community. You worried that the werewolves have a bad connotation, and so you're trying to make sure that furries aren't like compared to witches or spooky goblins and ghouls. That furries are sort of a shining light, and I think that's really actually brave, Will.
And how did you make this community? Like, it seems like
how'd you find each
intentional.
other?
Yeah, like, was it online or was it like, did you meet in real life first?
No, actually, we met at one of the biggest fur cons in the country.
Okay. Yes.
That's sick. So
That's
it's like, that's awesome. Fuck yeah. Okay, so how do you get these furries to freaking bring some casseroles?
We have to solve this.
Okay, so I literally think, and this might be on you, so people don't know how to cook a lot. It's astounding how many people don't know how to cook, but cooking is not hard. And so I think that what you need to do is to assign everyone an easy to make dish, or you have the fur con start a couple hours early for people trying to use the kitchen at the location of the event.
Oh, no. This isn't taking place at the con. This is taking place at the condo.
I know. I mean, like in the condo is what I meant. Like,
yeah.
You're like, oh, if you were trying to like, hey, you're going to make the mac and cheese, you're going to make the whatever. And then all you guys hang out and cook together, using the oven at different times. So that way, once the potluck starts, so that it basically elongates the social event. And if someone's like, I don't know how to make mac and cheese, and you go, don't worry about it, I'll show you, or I'll tell you as you're doing it, it like will make the community bigger, and it'll also make people not so afraid. And then next time, like that also means that like all the ingredients are split amongst each other. You just have to bring your ingredients. Yeah. You're sort of learning to cook fur style in the kitchen, mac and cheese.
And if you just call it fur style, maybe they'll be like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Hey guys, can we hit up Costco fur style?
You know what's kind of sad? Adding a pun really does bring and call people to action, unfortunately.
I believe it.
I found that it does work 90% of the time.
That makes sense to me.
No, that makes a ton of sense to me. You go, hey guys, we're going to awoo to the Costco. And then we're going to buy bulk cheese for the numerous cheese dishes. And by the way, to me also though, to a potluck, it's like, yeah, you can cook and also, but if you get a Costco rotisserie chicken and you put it on a gorgeous plate, not in the, if you show up with a Costco rotisserie chicken in the like rotisserie chicken thing, that's fine. That's fine. People still like it. If you show up with a Costco rotisserie chicken dressed on like a platter, and by the way, God forbid there's lettuce underneath it, like show lettuce, people will go, oh my God, did you make that chicken? And you go, it's my little secret. You wink and then you go, oh, and then you unveil it. And then people will love the chicken. So it's like,
Miles, you can't howl so loud. You're starting out. You literally started howl.
Wow.
You can't do that.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I had to start with a smaller howl. I'm still learning.
Yeah. He doesn't know the way.
And as I've always said this, a person has been an ally to the furry community since day one.
You have always said this.
That's always correct. So yeah, I think it's got to be a chicken and a longer hang. Will, what's your advice?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I can't think of any other foods with animal names, and I really wish that I could, because I feel like that would just help. But I do think that Miles isn't wrong that like if you want more intentionality with the food, then just being like, hey, I want to make sure we actually have enough food for the whole meeting. Like, just sort of take ownership of the organization of the thing. And then you just be like, pitch some small recipes people could make. I agree with Miles's idea of like having people, if you can have people come early and make stuff there. That's fun. But I also think just telling people, hey, you do this.
But also I think like for people like this and like, doing a Trader Joe's frozen thing that's delicious is a great group potluck thing.
Absolutely.
Like the beef and broccoli. Trader
That's
Joe's
a great idea.
Beef, broccoli, and rice. They've got frozen rice. They've got all this shit. Someone's just like, I don't know how to cook. It's like, oh, all you need is an air fryer or a microwave or whatever. And
Oh my gosh, Miles, we can go to TJ. We can get some pup pastry.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
Little mini hot dogs.
Well, and they have so many little apps that are like
they're delish.
Pretty good.
A mini quiche that like is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
And like it doesn't take effort to make them, and they're not crazy expensive. It's just like it's a good option for this kind of thing.
100%. If you say pack, we're howling out to Costco and Trader Joe's to get some frozen quiches and mini hot dogs, and then they go, oh, woo! And then you take the freaking fur wagon.
I love that Miles's idea of furries is that they're always howling.
They're always howling, and they're always in a pack.
Honestly, I hate to say it, but that's not too far off. There is, unfortunately, a lot of howling that goes on.
Wow, I did not know that. That is
kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, to be honest.
You're like, guys, settle down. We're trying to play werewolf, and then everyone's howling.
I'm like, guys, we're in the Whole Foods, please.
That's so funny.
That is, wow. Amazing.
I love that so much. My goodness.
Look, it brings the positive, environment, the positive vibes. Oh, wait, the positive vibes?
I saw it coming. I saw this coming from a mile away. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Trebek, for giving us a call. I really can't wait to hear how your sort of frozen revolution / extended kitchen condo time, how that helps your furry potluck.
Yes, thank you so much. This is actually really good advice.
Oh, thank you. See, I actually do feel that we did solve the problem.
I think so too.
I do think we did solve the problem, and I really appreciate you. Thank you for calling in, and have the best day.
Awoo.
You as well. Bye.
Awoo. Man, dude.
Man, there are whole worlds out there that I don't know about.
There are whole worlds out there that are just going on.
I was like, well, the furry thing, like, I get it, but like, they're not actually howling. It's like, no, they are.
I love the soft question of, well, actually, we are howling, like, sort of a significant amount. The world is like a beautiful, fascinating place.
There's so many things going on.
There's so many things going on. People are so interesting. It's just, wow. What fun.
Absolutely. I just didn't think that was possible. And I was told, no, it actually is. And in a way that is so funny.
Hello. Trebek, how's it going? I'm here with my producer, Ashley Lawless.
Hello, legend. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Hi. Doing swell.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for hopping back on the phone with us. It's so good to hear from you. Oh, the first thing I have to say, so many of the comments were about how your audio quality was so much better than any other caller. What kind of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone 14 Pro.
What?
Wait, what? Your audio sounds amazing.
It's crystal.
Do you have headphones on or something?
Nope.
Wait, that's
That
is so wild. I just feel that for whatever reason, your audio quality is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my natural aura bleeding through.
I think it must be.
It must be, yeah.
Okay, so now I understand that you had called in and I give you advice on how to get these furries to get back in the kitchen.
Yes. Although,
get these furries
don't
cooking.
Phrase it like that.
Well, I love that also, the implication being that furries used to belong in the kitchen.
Well, obviously.
Of course, they started in the kitchen and then they escaped. But
yeah, didn't you see the hieroglyphics?
Quite honestly,
the ancient scribe.
Yeah, exactly. The oldest tradition of mankind is to be a furry.
Right.
But how did the potluck go? And did my cooking advice to sort of create a community event before, how did that work out?
So the potluck went swimmingly.
Wonderful.
The thing that I had to kind of adjust was your advice. You said do a community event. The issue you see is there's this thing called CPT, and basically color people time. It means that no one shows up on time. So no one shows up.
I see. Okay, gotcha.
For the event. So I adjusted it a little bit and I was like, all right, what was the other thing we said? People bring stuff together. It'll feel like they're all a part of it and they don't have to do as much.
Yes.
So luckily there's a grocery store like a 5-minute walk away. And I was like, okay,
perfect.
Get your ass to the store and bring a component that will make up a charcuterie board.
Oh, that's a great.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Everyone is bringing a piece of DNA and together you're creating a community event.
Exactly. And it ended up great. The only one who didn't follow the assignment was Red. Bless his heart. He went to the store and brought back 3 goddamn rotisserie chickens.
Honestly, hey,
For your advice.
that's not bad. Okay, bunch of
But here's the
rotisserie.
thing. He brought them and they were just juicy and steamed and wet in the bag and just
they
plopped
do
them
kinda
on the
sweat.
table
Yeah, the
with no
thing-
plate.
Yeah, no. The thing about a rotisserie chicken is honestly, you do have to gussy it up. You need to put it on
Yeah.
a platter. You need to dry some of the wetness off.
Mhm.
And then you need to also carve. You need to carve the chickie.
You do.
Yeah,
And, you
know.
like at least put a sprig of rosemary and put it on a platter, my guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if or,
Three
or
is so.
3 is so many. It was too many.
way too
I
many.
actually I took one of them home. I straight up
Hey.
took
Oh.
one home.
Honestly,
I was
Leftover.
like,
that's great.
this is too much chicken. We only have 2 foxes here. Like, you know.
There's only 2 fun. And sorry, are people
Is everybody
eating-
else an omnivore?
Yeah,
Like,
are
wait.
people eating based on their fursona?
Of course not. But it may or may not be a coincidence that both the rabbit and the bull are vegetarian and vegan respectively.
That's so
So-
good.
I think it's more of correlation than causation, if you catch my drift.
Yes,
Mhm, mhm.
absolutely. Also, the photos you sent over are incredible.
Yes. Whoever made
Um,
the deviled eggs, so good.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Those are mine.
These are
Oh,
so fucking
Those
fantastic.
are mine,
great.
and they slap.
No, but this is honestly the charcuterie board looks great. You got some brie
Right.
there. You got some deviled eggs. Honestly, I bet the foxes loved that. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, they did. It was so honestly, it was hilarious because I brought the deviled eggs, and then who was it? Yeah, FOMO brought the pork belly, and then they
Oh.
also did a marinated tea egg.
Oh,
And some of the broth.
Wow.
I love
Oh
a
my
marinated tea egg.
God,
Oh
wow.
my God. Yeah, delicious.
And then
Unbelievable.
it wasn't shown. I think maybe it was shown. Yeah, I think Z brought some egg rolls. So I was like, baby, we're rolling in eggs. Welcome to the
Wow.
hen
Yeah,
house.
that's-
Like,
welcome to the-
hen house, baby, we're rolling in eggs.
That's so funny. Is there any, and this is actually a clarifying question here. Can you be can you have a chicken be your fursona?
Of course you can. Any animal.
Any
Um,
animal?
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I guess it's sort of feather, but
Yeah,
feather
Miles,
sona.
What would be your fursona?
Trebek, I'm not sort of steeped in the furry culture, but what do you think that my fursona would be? Would I be
that's
to have
easy.
one?
Miles, it's so obvious. You would be a meerkat.
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh
A
my God.
meerkat.
Wow.
Really? Because I'm
Yes.
sort of tall and curious?
You're tall, you're curious, you are absolutely one of the pillars of the community. You bring people together. You're all
Are
about
meerkats
the hot goss.
notoriously community based?
Meerkats are very community based. Meerkats are very community based. Yes. They're all getting together and they're sort of looking up and they're going, huh? What's going on?
Right,
Always keeping an eye
Yeah,
out
and
for
they
each other.
gossip. And they're cute and they're tall and long and they have cute little faces. And you've always been, very upfront, like, yes, I have a very gorgeous schnoz. It is the crown piece of my face.
That's true.
And I
Wow.
feel similar about the meerkats,
See, that's why I was almost thinking rhino, but not very furry. But I suppose, not very furry and not very cuddly and sort of aggressive. But
No,
and I guess it's more of a horn
Miles,
than a nose.
Give yourself a little more credit with
Thank
your
you.
cuddly
Oh, thank you.
behavior and your cuddly, aura and that kind of thing. And
Thank
you're
you.
a father too. And
That's
meerkats are so family oriented.
Wow.
They do all hang out together.
In
Yeah.
many ways, you are a meerkat.
In
And
many-
I wouldn't have thought that off the bat, but you kind of line up to a T. Oh, yeah.
Well, Trebek, thank you so much for giving us your update. And do you have any advice for the audience of anything you've learned recently that you can give to the Platinum listeners?
Yes. Oh, for sure. So actually, I'm taking this call after I was just on a foraging expedition.
Oh,
I run a
awesome.
local foraging group.
That's cool. That's so sick.
Wow.
It's the whole nature thing. You get it. But something that I would say is just not only be open to opportunities, but be actively looking for them. So many people are like, I'm open to the universe. It's going to speak to me. And little do they know they're walking past a job wanted sign,
Yes,
So,
Wow.
right. Well, no, I love that advice. I think that's fantastic. Well, isn't that the story of there's a guy and he's on an island and he's stranded. There's like an old Bible tale or whatever, and then he's like, God will save me, God will save me. And then a ship goes by and they're like, do do you need any help? And he's like, no, God will save me. God will save me. And then a plane comes and flies by and they go, do you need any help? And he says, no, God will save me. God will save me. And then he dies and goes to heaven. And there's a third one I'm not remembering. And he dies and goes to heaven. And then God's like, he's like, I thought God would save me. Like, what do you mean? And he was like, I sent a boat, a plane, and another thing to save you. What are you talking about? So it's like you have to look for the opportunities that, present themselves to you. Yeah. Well, Trebek, thank you so much for your advice. I think that's very wonderful. And I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for calling in. You're a light. You're an incredible.
Yes, you're incredible as well. Thank you so much. I love everything that you do, of course. Also, thank you for supporting the furry community. I looked at some of the comments. I had one comment of one guy being like, your first mistake was inviting furries. And the people jumped him.
Hell yeah, dude.
He was getting jumped in the retweet.
I saw so many people being like, send me an invite.
Dude, I got furries that are shooters, man. I got ops. My shooters
are furries.
What they say is right. Even though I'm outdoorsy, we are like 90% of the people keeping the internet afloat.
Hell yeah. Yes. Oh my God, 100%.
Yes.
Dude, you got to keep furries on your side. So I'm always happy to support the community. Thank you, Trebek, and have a wonderful day.
You as well. Bye.
Right, bye. Dude, Trebek has the best energy.
I love them.
Oh my God. They have like such a they're so warm, but they're also out there finding mushrooms and whatever.
Right. So easy to talk to. Such an interesting person.
Oh my God. Fascinating person,
yes.
dude. And you got it, dude. My freaking, dude. I got shooters that are furries, man.
Cloudless skies in the midday sun. Bees are buzzing now that spring is done.
Oh my goodness. I mean, boy, oh boy, can those furries cook now, hopefully. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our second best of 2025 caller. This is, oops, I hooked up with two brothers in the same freaking night.
Hi, Miles. I went to a party last week and I accidentally hooked up with two brothers without knowing that they were brothers. And I don't know if they know that I hooked up with both of them. But I know they've had a debrief since. So please help me navigate that situation. Thanks.
At the same party? It's been a while.
Wait, the same time?
I don't know. No, at different times because she doesn't know that they know each other.
Obviously. But at the same evening?
I don't know.
Because impressive.
I know. I'm like, you're going around. Was it like a fuck party? Was it like a sex party?
No, we'll have to find out. But
by the way, going to a sex party with your brother is totally
nope. That's not
definitely
okay.
Not what it is.
Definitely not okay.
Definitely
That's
not okay.
disgusting.
Not what it is.
Hello?
Hello! You called perfect person and I'm here to call you back. I'm here with my lovely wife, Sarah.
Hey!
Oh my God, shut up.
I understand you hooked up with two brothers this last weekend, and we are here to get the deets and tell you what's up.
Oh my God, what a car crash. This is insane.
This is amazing. Sarah, can I please have a fake name for this person? Here it is. Fake name style.
Etsy.
Etsy. Okay, Etsy. Etsy is your name, and then Sarah, can I get two brothers' names?
Thing one, thing two.
Okay, thing one and thing two. Perfect.
That's perfect.
Okay,
that's perfect, actually.
Now, why don't you give us a little context as to what is going on in your life and how this happened?
So it was Halloween last weekend, and I very last minute got invited to a Halloween party, and it's like a group of friends that I'm close with, but like not super, super close with. So like there's quite a few of them, and okay, I'm going to say thing one is the older brother and thing two is the younger brother.
Yeah.
And so I knew thing one from like previous events. I didn't even know that thing two existed at this point.
You know.
And so went to the party and I knew that thing one was going to be there. And I'm like, okay, well, like at previous parties, like I've sort of like met him, tried to graft him, et cetera, but I know that somebody else in like the group of friends is in a situationship with him. But I'm like, yeah, it's like complicated. And another mate of mine who's like close to this group, I'll call him Thing 3 for last. And he's like, oh, you know, like just because they're in a situationship doesn't mean they're like both locked in. You know, you can go for either or, you know, like she's going to go for other people, like he's going to go for other people. So like, it's fine. It's not like they're in a proper relationship. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I guess I'll try my hand and see what happens.
Yeah.
So at this party, like thing one arrives and I'm like, okay, there he is. Like, okay, we'll give some grafting, and like I need to catch up with him about holidays and stuff because I'm about to go on a holiday that he's just done. And so I was like, okay, cool. Like this will be a good entryway into like speaking to him and like flirting and stuff. So that happens. And the girl that he's in a situationship with just like won't leave us alone. Like she's getting jealous. There's this whole thing. And I'm like, oh my God, like what is going on here? And you can tell that thing one is kind of getting like a little bit annoyed because it's not a relationship that they're in. It's like a situationship, but like they're not committed to each other. So he's just sort of like, oh my God, like, leave me alone. And then I was like, oh, do you want to have a deeper meaningful about it? Like, what's going on here? I don't really know the lore of this situation because I'm like kind of new to this friend group. And he's like, yeah. So we go outside and we sit, we're having chats and whatnot, and we get to like the nuts and bolts of the situation. I'm like, well, so are you hooking up with other girls or are you not hooking up with other girls? He's like, oh, well, I want to hook up with other girls. And I was like, well, why don't you hook up with other girls? And one thing led to another, and we ended up hooking up. And then
wait. That when you say, okay, I have so many questions. So this girl that was in a situationship, that's like
With
someone
thing one.
With thing one. That's someone that's a friend of yours, or just someone that's like tangential to, you know, your group?
Well, she's kind of like really part of the group. I'm sort of new to this group.
Okay.
She's like well part of the group, but like they've been in a situationship for like a year, and I've only really like learned this information over the past few weeks. But I know that like thing one kind of wants to get out of it, which is what he told me on Saturday night when we had our Deep and Meaningful, and then we ended up actually hooking up after the Deep and Meaningful. But then he was like, oh, like that, like I can't go any further. I can't do this, like, because like she's here and it's going to be weird, and like I don't want her to find out this way, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, this sounds messy. Like this sounds really messy. I'm like, okay, I feel like you and this girl need to like have a conversation.
Yes, of course. Well, obviously, I think it also sounds messy because you sort of. Well, I guess I have a question for you. Do you want to be friends with this? It does not seem like you're going to be able to be friends with this girl and her friends after pursuing the person that she was in a situationship with at the party that she was at. No?
Yeah, I feel like it would be a bad thing if she found out.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, we've all done it.
With this person.
Yeah, right.
To be fair, like a load of other friends within the friend group, they're all kind of like not sick of this situationship, but they're like, it was never a good idea. Like there's a lot of feelings involved from one side, from her side, whereas like thing one isn't that emotionally invested. Like I feel like they've got their own issues to sort out, which is why I was like, right, this is really messy. I'm not going to take it any further. That happened. That's cool. Whatever.
Gotcha.
Let's just enjoy the rest of the night at the party.
So you
have like a cheeky kiss outside, basically. Yeah. You're making out outside.
Yeah, it's like a cheeky kiss. It's nothing more than a cheeky kiss.
Oh, okay.
You're at a party. It's like, that provides a lot more context. So I was like, you shagged this guy outside of the party?
No. Oh my God. No.
I was like, that does sound complicated. But I mean, it's still, seemingly complicated, but okay, got it. So you guys
so you made out with thing one.
Outside, but then it's like, okay, we don't want to push this further because it's very messy.
And have you seen the show, The Summer I Turned Pretty?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh
no. And it's with two brothers.
No. It's your life, Etsy.
Okay, so thing one, situationship.
Yeah.
Whatever, but you made out. Was it good? Number one. I want you to rate the kiss 1 through 10.
1 through 3.
1 through 3.
Rate the kiss 1 through 10.
I mean, God, it's a hazy night, guys. Like
okay, got it. Say no more. I'm
gonna say it was like a 7. Let's go safety 7. Like it was a good kiss.
Great.
Gotcha.
Safety 7.
Hazy night also, I think, protects the complicatedness of the situation.
And before we move on, I'm going to need to know what you were dressed as.
Oh, here we go.
I was dressed as, I guess you could call it like a slutty leopard.
A leopard?
And I really hate to ask.
It was a real last minute invite. So I was like, shit, what do I have? And I was like, I've got some leopard print stuff. We'll chuck on the makeup, like all good.
No, that's perfect.
Can I ask? I really hate to ask this, Etsy. What was the girl that he had the situationship dressed as?
He was, what's her face from, oh my God, the character that Uma Thurman plays in
Kill Bill?
The other one, oh my God, I'm literally blanking on the movies. Like, I haven't watched these movies at all. The one who gets like the nosebleed.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
That's good. I was a little bit, it didn't help sort of the narrative if she was dressed as a big cow or something and you were dressed as a slutty leopard. I was going to say you would be the villain in this story. But,
110%.
Yeah, but Pulp Fiction, that's a hot
costume. And I came in as a slutty leopard, it would be, yeah.
Oh, wait, and what was Thing 1 dressed as?
Do you know what? I thought that Thing 1 was dressed as like a bad Thriller Michael Jackson outfit because they had like a burgundy leather jacket, but it was some movie reference that I didn't understand apparently.
Okay, great. Perfect. Okay, so when does Thing 2 come into play?
Yeah, please.
So Thing 2, like I'd interacted with at the party playing beer pong and stuff, but I hadn't clocked that Thing 2 and Thing 1 were related. Because I'm new to the friend group. I'm not really sure what the law is for lots of people and whatnot. And they don't look alike. They don't look alike at all. And so basically, we hadn't really interacted at the party, but then we all went to town after the party, to go clubbing. And it was in the club that he started hitting on me. And I was like,
in the club, he was hitting on
Thing
me.
1 was also clubbing with us.
Oh,
was that sorry?
Oh, sorry. I was just singing in the club. He was hitting on me, and I'm embarrassed. But so
just ad-libbing.
Thing 1 was there as well, while Thing 2 was sort of putting the moves on.
Well, you were putting the seeds with beer pong earlier. Then you guys were making eyes. We've been there, then you're at the club. And what was Thing 2 dressed as?
Thing 2 was dressed as a penguin.
That's awesome.
A penguin and a leopard. He was your prey, baby.
Halloween is great. I made out with a mime one Halloween.
It only makes sense.
Yeah, you made out with a mime.
I made out with a mime, and I was dressed like Tyler Durden from Fight Club, and I had a big Band-Aid on my nose because I had actually fell on my face, tripped and fallen. So I was like, I need a costume that allows me to have a Band-Aid on my nose.
I'm sorry. I'm imagining her miming a hand job, but not giving it to you. I'm miming.
She did not mime a hand job. It's Halloween is magical that way, where you have sort of two characters from different universes, a penguin and a slutty leopard. I mean, they would never in the wild be able to copulate, but here in real life, you can, and that's exciting.
I'm about to say something that maybe you should cut it out.
Holy shit. I hope I don't have to. What is it, Sarah?
Say it.
Say it.
One Halloween at UC Santa Barbara, I gave a blowjob to a guy that was dressed as a woman from Oregon Trail.
And that's why we do it, folks. That's what we do it for. We know Sarah's always going to have a show-stopping story on the Perfect Person podcast, and that's why we bring her on.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, he was dressed as a woman from the Oregon Trail. Is that an iconic character?
No. I was dressed as a Boy Scout.
Sorry, you were dressed as a Boy Scout, and he was dressed as the woman from the Oregon Trail?
Yeah, and by the way, not a sexy Boy Scout. It was a rough year that year. There was nothing sexy going on, and so I just got a Boy Scout shirt. It was, I didn't have the pickings, okay? I went to UCLA, I went up to UC Santa Barbara, and every hottest woman in the world was dressed there. There's
something so funny about looking around being like, okay, not Hercules, not all the high cousins. You, woman from the Oregon Trail. Wow.
I mean, it's a low-cost outfit, right? Hopefully.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Affordable.
Yeah.
Affordable.
Okay,
in this economy?
I know, in this?
Well, that was kind of a long time ago.
So you were in the club, a penguin is hitting on you, and what happens next?
Well, we start doing tequila shots because he's like, I'll buy you one if you buy me one. We were just exchanging tequila shots. And
fun.
So at this point, me and thing one had already been like, right, no, like nothing's happening here because you've got like all of your shit to sort out. And we like even said that to each other. So like we knew that like nothing between us was going to go further until like he sorted out his situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we're in the club, like that's fast forward like 3 hours. And yeah, thing two's like proper hitting on me. And I'm like, he's keen. And I'm like, well, I'm keen if he's keen.
I'm keen if he's keen.
So essentially, again, the night is really hazy. I drank a lot of alcohol and there was jelly shots. I've not done jelly shots in a long time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I just essentially turned around to him. I'm like, should we go back to my place?
Nice.
And he was like, hell yeah, like, let's go back to your place. And so me and thing two go back to my place. You know, the night happens, and then we honestly, like, we get along really, really well. Like, we didn't sleep at all, essentially, it was really fun, actually. We saw, like, the sun come up and just chatting and yarning. But it was within those chats and yarns that he revealed that him and Sing One were related. And I just had this, like, sudden dawning realization. I was like,
oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're like,
no.
I'm sorry, was your brother the Michael Jackson from Thriller?
And he said, no, he wasn't. He was whatever real reference.
He was that erudite character.
And so when he, you know, what was your response to thing two being like, oh yeah, and you know, the Michael Jackson, that's my brother. What did you say?
I think in my head, I was like, something happened, but I had to stitch together like what had happened because again the night was hazy, and then as like thing two was talking more about like them being related and brothers and stuff like that, and I was just sort of like recounting the night. I was like, oh fuck,
yeah,
oh no,
right.
I know.
Oh god.
And you're like, so you're, and also in your narrative, you're like, okay, like I'm here now. It was a last minute invite him at this party to have fun. I sort of do seemingly have a connection with thing two, but you don't want the rogue kiss from thing one to compromise the thing two, like the fun of thing two, and maybe you guys hang out again, right?
Yeah, but thing one, there's lots of problems.
There's lots of problems.
There's thing one, there's lots of problems. God, I'm gonna say something that's probably not recommended.
Here we go.
But if
Cannot wait to hear it. After blowjob to the girl from Oregon Trail. Cannot wait to hear what's going to come out of your mouth.
I'd be like, what? I don't remember that.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, no, I didn't. It's fantastic.
So sorry. The situation is too
do that.
sticky. I'd be like, what? I was too drunk. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't remember that. I don't think that happened.
That's crazy. What?
Just fully gaslight.
So I just start gaslighting both brothers.
Yeah.
I recommend.
That never happened. What? Honestly, there's something
Why are you guys lying?
There's something about a hazy There's something about a hazy night that does allow you to be like, oh, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy.
What? I did?
Oh.
Wow, weird. I don't think so.
But you know what?
Anyways, who wants some breakfast?
There's something about the energy of dang, that's crazy. That is like it meant nothing, and it was just in the height of a crazy. How old are you, by the way, Etsy?
So I am 27.
Okay, so
perfect.
yeah, to me, it's like there's something about the height of a crazy night that you're just like, oh wow, yeah, I guess we did.
I don't know. Maybe this is bad advice.
At one point, I think it is bad advice. I do have an alternative, but I want you to choose your own adventure. We're gonna see. Murder Person is here to provide you with options.
Yeah, mine is gonna be the
well, okay. I feel like
option.
I've got something which may sway or dictate what options you give me because so they're brothers, right? Thing one and thing two are brothers. And I hadn't mentioned the fact that I had hooked up with thing one to thing two because I'm like, this is irrelevant information.
Yeah,
like,
of course not.
He doesn't need to know.
At least not relevant.
Turns out they're really fucking close. Like, they're obviously in the same friend group. And thing two had proceeded to tell me yesterday that actually him and thing one had a massive debrief about the night after. And I'm like, oh.
But they didn't. But thing one didn't say anything.
Did thing two say that had happened?
Thing two hasn't alluded to the fact that thing one may have brought up that him and I had hooked up. But I'm like, if they had a massive debrief, would that have in fact come up? And do I then need to say something, or do I just wait for thing 2 to say something, or do we just never say anything?
Okay, well, here's...
You never say anything.
I think Sarah's ready to bury this information.
You never say anything again.
I guess...
You marry him. You never say anything. Christmas will be forever awkward. You're just going to ignore this brother for as long as you can live. Thing 1 doesn't exist in my head.
question about this is that, like, okay, what are your intentions with thing 2?
She doesn't know yet.
You don't know yet. You had fun in this situation, but you want to see thing 2 again, maybe.
I would like to see thing 2 again because, yeah, he's like super fun. We get along really well. Like the banter is really, really good. And don't get me wrong, like me and thing 1 get along. But I think if I were to compare thing 1 and thing 2, thing 1 is definitely more my speed in terms of he's like sillier, funnier, like
thing 2
in that sense. And
thing
like
2,
thing 1. Also, I mean, the only other issue as well is like thing 2 is 22, so he's like 5 years younger than me, whereas like thing 1 is my age, maybe like a year older than me.
I mean, Miles is 6.5 years younger than me.
I will say that 6.5, baby. Age gap. Hashtag.
What am I worried about then?
Exactly. But here's my hunch. I think that 1, he knows. I think that if you and your brother are tight in the same friend group and you're doing a debrief, I think that it's probably likely that thing 2 was like, oh yeah, like went home with Etsy, and then thing 1's like, oh, that's so funny. Yeah, me and Etsy, this is crazy to say, but like we kissed or whatever. Like, and I think 2 would be like, wait, that's what? Like, am I imagining if these 2 brothers are going out, they're partying, they're at the club, they probably have a like, oh wait, that's wild. Like,
and bro, hopefully they're like, but then that means they're evolved enough to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they seem evolved enough not to be like, wait, what the fuck, you kid? Like, because nobody owes each other anything. This is like all happened in the same night. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's a free agent except for maybe thing 1. But by the way, as you talked more about thing 1's situationship, I do feel like it, to me, harkens back to the days of like, you have a friend and like 2 people in your friend group, and they're sort of like hook up once every 2.5 months. You know what I mean? And it's like, are they like, it's like this nebulous whatever. And you're like, oh geez, it seems like they're going to hook up again. And that's the type of relationship it is. You know what I mean? Which one you want to stay away from. But to me, I think that the best move is that as you see thing 2, not the next time you hang out, but maybe you hang out again. It's maybe being like, oh, your brother. I got a chance to talk to him. You know, I think we actually like very briefly kissed outside.
And it was it meant I honestly was so drunk that
I had a flash where I think we did, but I don't even know. I just wanted to say that because I really think you're cool.
Like you. Yeah. Because I really like you. And I'm like, ew, gross. I can't believe that happened. But like,
it was a wild night, and I definitely
we hadn't even, but it meant nothing.
I definitely ended up with the right brother.
Yeah.
Shower with compliments. But it's fine.
You're amazing. It does remind me, in like another version of Hamilton.
What's that? And I'm so curious for you to finish the sentence. In another version of Hamilton where it's about a club on Halloween night.
Yes. Okay, but it's sisters. Yeah, there's a penguin. The sisters, they're meeting, and Eliza's the first one. And she's like, you never be satisfied.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's like, but if they had kissed, but she was like, you know what? Maybe thing 1 was like, you know what? I'm going to let thing 2 have her.
Yeah, I think that thing 1 was like, I don't know, like this other girl, like
no. He really thought about it. He had a whole song. Yeah. He had a whole song. He was
never
like,
"Let me satisfied." The Schuyler brothers. By the way, did it look like thing 1 and situationship? Uma Thurman were like, cozying up at the end of the night.
Uma Thurman also came to the club with us.
Yeah,
I think they were like they were going to go home together that night, like because it was a drinking situation and like again there's situationship. So like I think that was a given, but yeah,
I'd say
I don't know, but I don't know.
Thing 1 doesn't matter.
Thing 1 doesn't matter. Thing 1's irrelevant. The only thing I would say is like, don't keep it and bury it forever because I feel that the longer...
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
That's what Sarah wants you to do. But I would say, I think that it's like after a couple times being like, by the way, I never mentioned this because like I don't know what this like. If you guys hang out and you start being like, I actually really like this person, I want to like pursue something. It's worth just being like, by the way, that Halloween night, like I figured I should mention, like I think that me and thing 1 kissed briefly. I just had a flash. I was super drunk and it obviously didn't mean anything, but I wanted to tell you just because like
I like you.
I like you and I think it's cool.
God.
And I don't want to like, it felt this weird thing, whatever.
Yeah.
And if he reacts badly, then
He's the wrong person.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's, by the way, for him to react badly would assume that he had ownership over you before you had even been together.
Exactly.
Which is wrong. And like,
Which is
and
wrong.
it's totally possessive.
That's what I was thinking as well, because I'm like, the thing that 2 hadn't even started cracking on to me at the time that I had hooked up with thing 1.
Exactly.
So like it was different hours of the night.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like you had some sort of sadistic plan. It's just like, I don't know, sometimes a night unfolds that way. And I think that the like telling him will, one, relinquish you of any like weird feeling you might have, but also it's a litmus test of being like, is this person going to act totally bizarrely and possessively over
Very
me?
good.
Or are they going to be like, oh, that's so odd, but yeah, I get, you didn't know. Like it's like, right? I think it's going to help you either way to tell them, I am no.
I've never hooked up with brothers before.
You've never hooked up with brothers before?
No.
I don't think I've hooked up with brothers before either, or sisters.
Or yeah.
I don't think that's happened.
Well, it's a sticky situation. I would not recommend it.
Etsy, thank you so much for giving us a call. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, guys, for calling back.
And then let us know.
It's been a whirlwind talking to you both, and congratulations on your baby. And I hope Julian's doing well.
Yeah,
so
Julian's
much.
doing great.
No, I'm gonna make a baby announcement. I literally have maternity photos. I gotta post this.
Oh yeah, we've never posted the photos of our.
It's like I'm not being private about this baby. I just like fucking forgot.
I know, it's insane. But
oh my god, yeah, the fans want to see. The fans.
All right. I'm gonna do it.
Well, thank you so much,
Sarah,
Etsy.
for all of us.
All right, I will.
An amazing day. Have a wonderful rest of it.
And call back. I want to know what happens.
Oh yeah, I want to hear some updates when you got them. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Hello. How are you? Thank you so much for hopping back on the phone with us.
Oh my god, hi.
Hi. How are you? How is it? What time is it where you are?
It is currently, I think it's like 6:45 in the morning.
Oh my God.
How are you awake?
Such an early riser. I appreciate you hopping on the phone with us so early. That's crazy. By the way, I'm here with my producer, Ashley Lawless.
What's literally good? The early bird gets the brother.
The early bird gets the brother indeed. Etsy, thank you so much for hopping back on the horn with us. I really do appreciate it. And I cannot wait to find out sort of what's going on with the two brothers scenario. I believe last time we said to bring it up like on date 3 or so, or 3 or 4 in a casual way. Like once you know that it's sort of getting, this might be a little bit more romantic. We might be sort of getting into territory, to just bring it up in a casual, I didn't know sort of way. Now, why don't you sort of fill us in on where we left off?
Oh my gosh. So essentially, we don't need to worry about any of that advice because I got ghosted.
Oh,
no. Boo! Sorry. Sorry, the Ghost Brothers past. Sorry, Ghost Brothers present, Ghost Brothers past, Ebenezer Scrooge style. You hate to hear that.
what the fuck?
What a sort of like, sorry, and by the way, I will be calling him for sort of reprimands because I feel that I was invested in the relationship and I feel that I didn't get closure, unfortunately.
What the hell?
That's insane. Wait, so tell me like what happened afterwards? Did you reach out and then to no response?
Yeah, so I was like, we were talking for a couple of days. So obviously, like, the podcast came out a few days later after the situation happened.
Yeah.
I was still talking. And then literally that next weekend, I just, like, never got a reply from him. And I was like, oh, this is weird. Like, maybe he's busy because there's been some, like, festivals and stuff. And then, just literally radio silence. Saw that he's active on Instagram, and that's like where I've been messaging him. And I'm like,
what?
Oh.
And
I'm like, well, I'm not going to chase him.
Yeah, you didn't double text.
Yeah, it was the last message.
No.
What was the last message you sent, if you don't mind?
Honestly, I literally cannot remember because it was like weeks ago. I think it was just like it was like an open question that like he could have replied to really easily, and it was like 3 messages as well. Like we were messaging each other quite a lot, and so I was just like surprised that he didn't reply. But I was like, you know what? And all my friends are like, well, you could double text, like you could reach out again. I'm like,
Is he worth
I don't know.
the
Like,
double
I
text?
don't really want to be chasing here.
I mean, well, here's what you could do. Because to me, all right, there's a couple different scenarios for how this could play out. Because you had a good time and you have a sour taste in your mouth because he didn't respond. How long ago did he not respond? Like, how long ago have you not been communicating?
Oh my God. What's the date? Date's the 11th. Literally, probably a month and a bit.
Okay, a month and a bit. And you
okay.
haven't, he's not so much a part of your extended friend group that you've run into him at all.
Not literally, not at all. So like, because he's in a different friend group. But it's so funny, right? Because, you know, thing 3, I mentioned thing 3 gave me like the lowdown on what thing 1's situationship was.
Yes.
So thing 3 was like an external friend. He actually just gave me a massive, major update on that friend group because he's in it, but he lives away.
I love this.
Wow.
It is so messy. I'm almost so happy that nothing actually happened with thing 2 because like those brothers are weirdly close, man. They are weirdly close.
Ew. Sorry,
what does that mean?
Yeah,
What does
sorry.
that mean?
Gonna need you to clarify about how close
What do you
the
mean they're
brothers are.
weirdly
No.
close?
No fucking way.
So I know
Oh my
why
God.
he's not messaging me because he's now hooking up with this other girl and his brother is sleeping with her sister.
Nope. No.
That's so
No.
weird. Wait, that's so.
I know.
So
God.
it's sort of like brother, sister.
Yeah, familial two-man. I don't
Yeah.
like
It's a familial
Oh, yeah.
two-man job. Wait, that's so crazy. Okay, so he's now, because I remember thing 1 was you were into thing 2, right? Thing 1 was the first guy you kissed. And so
Yeah, exactly.
thing 1 had a sort of like on and off again situationship with some girl that was at the party, and that's why he didn't go anything further, right? Yes, correct. Is that girl the girl, and then that girl's sister is hooking up with thing 2 now?
Completely different girl now.
Oh, wow.
I know.
The
They
brothers-
moved on quickly and decided to recruit 2 new sisters to sleep with.
Oh, the disgusting brothers.
I know.
Yes. Ew, the weirdo freak brothers.
That's so funny. Okay, so got it. So now there's sort of when you say weirdly close, there's nothing more. It's just you just mean that they're both hooking up with these 2 sisters.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them to do it in the same room or whatever. Like the general consensus is these brothers are like.
Oh, my shoulders are in my ears. I'm
That's so
wildly
funny.
up.
By the way, you also mentioned that like you think that like do you think that the thing 2 knows that you kissed thing 1? I guess at this point it doesn't even matter. But I just am curious.
Yeah, I would say absolutely yes.
Gotcha.
They probably wouldn't even care.
I know.
At
He'd be
this
like,
point,
whatever,
Like,
dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dab.
Yeah, high five.
Brothers to unite. Yeah, they did their special brother fist bump. Okay, got it. So at this point, yeah, you're sort of like, okay, I got ghosted, but maybe kind of like, you know, I avoided a close call with an experience with the 2 brothers at the same time.
Oh.
You were sort of trying to separate
Literally,
them.
yes.
You were separating the brothers in your mind, but maybe you didn't need to be doing that.
No,
Oh.
exactly. And like when I got the update from thing 3, I was like, oh, thank God. Like, this explains so much. And I'm so
Yes.
happy nothing went further.
Oh my God, dude. That's so insane. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
wow.
Well, how are you in your the rest of your dating life? Have you been seeing anyone else? Are you interested in seeing anybody else? I mean, it seems like, yeah, this sort of is a narrow, close call avoided, but
Right.
what else is going on with you?
Well, there's this one guy who I hooked up with ages ago back in May, and we saw each other recently at a concert and hooked up again. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, we get on really well, the banter's good and whatnot, but he lives quite far away, and like, so I only really see him every now and then because I've got friends who live where he lives.
Oh.
And I'm about to fly to Thailand today, so I think I'm just going to let my hair down and go absolutely nuts in Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Get wild in Thailand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Thailand? Are you just there to party?
Yeah, well, I'm just traveling over the holiday period. Going to do Thailand, Cambodia,
great.
Laos, do some island hopping, and then, yeah, just make bad decisions and have fun.
Wow.
Hey, get wild with it. Okay, that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
fantastic. I hope you have an amazing time out there in Thailand. And I was going to say, like, it doesn't seem like you're interested in this at all. But this situation reminds me of, like, when I was in college, I feel like there was a situation where, like, me and this girl, like, we were, hanging out or whatever. And then we both sort of ghosted each other. But then, like, I saw them around, like, 6 months, 9 months later. And we both kind of had this flirtatious, like, well, you didn't text me. And then she was like, well, you didn't text me. You didn't text me either. And then it kind of like rekindled a little situationship thing. And that's what I was going to say is
that's fun.
like, obviously, like this guy might be, I don't know, doing something weird with his brother. But
There's other reasons now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's other reasons now. But if anyone's listening and they're like, oh, I got ghosted and whatever, this person's part of an extended friend group. I don't necessarily think that is the total end, depending on, what you're going for.
There's hope for everyone who's been ghosted. Yeah.
Honestly, respect everyone who's been ghosted out
Respect.
there. Big respect.
Big
Bad
respect.
respect.
You know what I mean? Ooh, ghost mode.
Okay.
But thank you so much for giving us a call back, Etsy. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful time in Thailand.
Yes, get wild, get loose.
Oh, thanks so much. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Thank you so much for calling back.
Christmas. Oh my gosh. Happy Christmas,
Happy
as
New
it
Year.
were.
Christmas.
Happy New Year. All right, bye.
Happy
Thank
New
you
Year,
so much,
bye.
Etsy.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Incredible. I mean, wow.
Unbelievable.
Like I was, that just goes you to show that, like, you never know how the situation's going to end. Sometimes the book ends with a ghost.
Yeah, and sometimes it ends with weird brothers who are kind of gunning for sisters.
Sort of getting it together. There's nothing like illegal about what they're doing, but I would say it's frowned upon in the court of law.
It's like morally wrong.
It's morally wrong.
In
They're
my
two
book.
different people. It's so funny, by the way, to be like, what they're doing is sick.
Sick.
But it's like, they might have just been like, oh yeah, that's somebody's sister. But it's something funny about the familiar relationships of them. And
The
other.
family tree's looking a little weird.
Beachside walks with a view for miles, but the rolling hills can't compete with your smile.
Uh-oh, looks like dramas are brewing across the pond. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the third Best of 2025 call and update callback. This is, I kind of want to bang my little sister's bus driver.
Hi, Miles. I have a big fat crush on my little sister's school bus driver. Navigating that. All right, thanks. Call me back. Bye.
Wow, that's darling.
It's simple, it's sweet.
It's simple, it's sweet. And I think we're going to really figure out a way to make love happen.
Yeah, I have a lot of follow-up questions.
What? How old are you? She's like, I'm 17.
Gotta go, bye-bye.
Hello.
Hello. You
Oh
called
my God, you're actually kidding.
You called for every person. I'm here to call you back. I'm here with Gabby Bryan.
Hi.
And we are so excited to advise
Oh
you
my God,
about
hello.
kissing your little sister's bus teacher.
You freak bus teacher.
Bus teacher. Gabby, can I please have a fake name for this person?
Josalita.
Josalita. And can I please have a fake name for the bus driver?
Marcus.
But Josalita and Marcus, beautiful names. by the way.
Yeah.
Josalita, how are you today?
Oh my gosh, I'm good. I was just doing some shopping. I literally was in line about to check out and I saw I was getting a phone call and I'm like, I just ran outside.
Oh, that's
Oh my
great.
God, you dropped your goods?
Yeah, where are you shopping? Grocery?
I bolted. Oh, Marshalls, of course.
Oh, big fan.
Marshalls. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff.
Big fan.
They got a lot of
They
stuff.
got that good.
So, why don't you tell me how old you are and how old you presume the bus driver is?
Yeah.
Okay, I am 29. I assume he looks roughly the same age, kind of in that ballpark.
Okay, cool. And then how young is your sister?
So she's not like my actual little sister. Basically, I'm doing I am finishing up my degree in, I don't want to be too specific in what kind of medicine, but basically finishing up my degree and I'm doing my clinicals. So I'm staying with a family in another city that I don't live in. And they're also like grads of the college that I went to. So they kind of like, they like place you with a family. So she's like my host sister, we'll call it. And basically not in exchange, but one of the things I'll do is I'll either take her out or pick her up from the bus. Sometimes when I'm home, it's just a little bit down the street. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So so I think she's kindergarten, kind of young.
Baby.
Oh, good. So it's basically like some sort of host exchange. Like in order for room and board, you're staying with this family to get your degree done, and then you help out around the house a little bit.
That's so European.
Yeah.
That's very European. Au pair.
Oh, come on, au pair.
It's in like the most like Americana place, so that's so funny. You think it's European?
So, got it. And so, I mean, honestly, it helps because also you like, how long are you going to be in this situation?
Yeah, you're temporary.
You're temporary.
Yeah, so I have 2 more years of school. I have like the option to like either get another like place by myself if I want, but this is $0, so might stick with this for a minute.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And what do you like about the bus driver, and what have your interactions been like up to this point?
And how tall does he look? I know he's only been sitting down. And is the bus yellow? And how long's the bus?
Okay.
And how many wheels does it have? And do they go round and round?
Of course, all good questions.
He looks pretty tall. He like looks like big for the seat,
freaking
which
out.
is like kind of cool. I'm like, oh my God, I see him, and he has like very like tasteful tattoos, like in like a I don't know, it's not like in a scary grungy way. It's in like a, oh wow, like you're very artsy. I like this. And he has a mustache, which I love.
Oh yeah. Okay, bus teacher.
Bus teacher. What is bus teacher?
I don't like you saying that. Bus driver.
No,
bus teacher.
He teaches the bus.
Yeah, he teaches the bus how to drive.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got a mustache. I mean, he sounds like a hunk.
Yeah, it sounds hunky. I've never seen a hunky bus driver. I'm like, this feels like fanfic.
But it makes sense. If it's like, you're a young guy, you're like, I can drive a freaking bus.
Yeah,
like, your kids are cool,
right?
I guess.
I got my driver's license.
Have you spoken to him?
Not really, other than like that. Sorry, how's it going? Like, okay, have a good day. Like, kind of just pleasantries.
So what's tough about this is like if you ask out the bus driver in front of a group full of kids, like they're gonna know.
I know.
They're gonna know what's good. And if he's like, "Oh, sorry, ma'am," they're gonna be like, they might be like, "Ooh."
I know. Like, why am I scared of like elementary school kids?
Because they will wreck you.
They will wreck you. They're
will
terrifying.
wreck you.
They're terrifying.
They're some of the scariest humans on planet Earth.
Yeah, but I would say that like, okay, so you basically need an end. Now the question, Gabby, that I have is, do you get on the bus?
Do you take the first step?
Because it's like, okay, yes,
or
this
do
little
you
girl.
rest before when he goes to close the you know the door? Do you go, wait,
please?
Like, I think there's something very Chicago we could do here.
He had it coming. Yeah.
He had it coming first step. He got it coming second step, you know?
I like that. Yeah. Because I'm almost wondering, like, your only interaction with this person, has he smiled at you? Has there been any indication that you have a connection, or you're just like, he's hot, I want to get in there?
Yeah, long lingering look.
Nothing outside of him just being like very kind and very nice and like, have a great day. It's a beautiful day out. Like, no like actual content, but like just a lot of kind pleasantries.
Sorry, have a great day. It's a beautiful day out.
Beautiful day out.
He asked to marry you.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day out is like
that's
something
like,
I would say only to someone that I was fond of.
Like my soulmate.
Yeah, right. Like if you're like, hey, it's a beautiful day out. Like that is like inherently.
I picture him like.
He's like, it's a beautiful day out to grind. He's like, check out my crypto store.
Let me drop off these 33 kids and I'll be right back.
There's something like not necessarily flirtatious, but like warm.
Yeah.
There's warmness.
There's no twinkle in his eye when he looks at you?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Is there a twinkle in his eye when he looks at you?
I would like to think so. There's definitely one in mine.
Yeah, but that's not my question.
Yeah, sorry. You feel that you're maybe providing enough twinkle for the both of you.
No, that's not how we do this. There has to be mutual
Divide and
twinkle.
share the wealth of the twinkle.
Yeah, the twinkle has to go both ways. But I think that it's like you're only witnessing this guy here, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that he thinks that you're this little girl's parent?
Oh.
I don't think so. Like, just based off of, I don't know, like age, like I guess I'm like childbearing age, so never mind. I think of myself as like a 17-year-old, and I'm definitely not.
I totally get that.
Like, that's my problem. So I guess like technically, but I don't know. I like just showed up, and she has an older brother, so like I'm like a new introduction to like being someone who drops the kids off, if that makes sense. It's not like their parents have been around and lived in this house for a long time.
You could be nanny.
I knew, so it's not like I just like showed up as the mom randomly.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Please.
Okay, so you're gonna I almost has to name. Never mind. You're gonna bring the child. Your child.
Yeah, the child.
The child.
Okay.
You're gonna get a big bag of groceries with a lot of like loose, produce in there. Okay, lots of loose produce in a big paper bag.
Onions.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Paper bag.
Right.
Okay.
Paper, got it.
You're gonna hold it in
yes.
your arms. Things are spilling out of it. Like it is full. Okay. And then you're also gonna have child holding hand. Okay. Then you're gonna do mock fall, okay? You put child as you're bringing child onto the bus. Whoa! You fall. The groceries fall everywhere. He is the only adult around. Obviously, he has to rise and come down the steps through the door and help you with all your loose produce flying all over the street.
If I'm driving a bus with kids on it, the only way that I'm getting out of my seat to help is if you are incapacitated. So you have to hit your head.
Yeah.
You have to, it has to be such a big fall.
Rolling oranges,
oranges rolling across the street.
You need help. You obviously need help, but also don't like actually hurt yourself because, we don't need him like calling.
Yeah.
This is a ploy.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm already embarrassed to do anything in front of elementary school kids, let alone trip and fall and spill groceries. I'm not going to. Well,
they'll love this. It's like the Wiggles,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But then you're acting within whimsy, classic clumsy girl.
Honestly, okay, this is I really like where your head's at with this because I think this is getting him involved. Yeah. Right. And I think the other way to get him involved is you've got a secret handshake with a little girl, right? That includes you high-fiving her. She comes on the bus and it's a double high five. And then you're sticking your head into the bus going, all right, have a good day. You're almost kissing him at this point because you're leaning into the bus going, okay, bye. Right. Because normally it's like the little girl's just getting in the bus. But as much as you can lean through and then you're leaning through.
Enter
and then
his space.
And then you're turning to him and going, hey, sorry, we just did this cute little thing.
She's not my daughter. I'm not even, I'm actually I'm staying at the house. I'm going to school for medicine. I'm going to make a lot of money. So much money that you'll never have to drive this bus again.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I'm going to be the richest pharma executive. Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard of Big Pharma.
I plan on leading them to.
I believe in everything they stand for. Groceries go. And then groceries.
And then, sorry, you have two people next behind you. Background. Groceries go.
Go.
The other option, I guess, is you just put your number on a piece of paper and just give it to him.
I really want him to rise. I want him to rise.
I did kind of think about that. Like, give her a piece of paper and just be like, hey, I need you to give this to the bus driver. Like, she can't really read. She's
don't get the child
lost on her.
I would not give it to the child. I would not let the child do your dirty work because also the bus driver might be like, this is a ransom note.
Yeah.
But I would just
okay,
go.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
When the child is getting on the bus, you just go, oh, and hey, this is for you. Sorry, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I just am new to town and you seem like a great person. Would love to get coffee.
Don't call him a great person. That's the only part I want to cut. What Miles just said.
Just say, I'll just say I'm new to town, which doesn't have to be true.
I'm new in town. Be like, hey, this is crazy. This is, oh my God. I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
This is the best thing to do as a girl. It feels so good. You go, this is crazy, but here's my number.
See,
that's it.
That's good. I think that's plenty.
Yeah.
Also, it's like,
just oversimplify it. I like that.
And be embarrassed.
No intro, no anything.
No,
just hey, I never do this, but I'm new. Here you go.
Yeah, because there's something very vulnerable and sweet about that. And being embarrassed, being because I don't know, it could be an awkward thing, but you just owning it, being I don't know, oh, just here's my number. Sorry. And then he's going to be charmed by that, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, make sure you were wearing make sure you're wearing a cute, cozy outfit when you do this.
Yeah, but then also that way when
not my scrubs.
No,
not scrubs. It's got to be fur. It's got to be something bright red.
You're swimming in a sweater.
Yeah.
Very glamorous. Okay.
And you can even, as you leave the bus driver, as you leave the bus, because you've obviously gotten on the bus at this point to hand this.
You're sitting on his lap, going wow, the wheel's big.
As you leave, you can be and when you text me, just say, remind me that I'm the girl in the red coat or whatever.
Oh,
it's
sultry.
It's oh yeah, when you text me, whatever.
Yeah.
Or when you text me, it would remind me I'm the girl in the red coat.
Wait,
doesn't make a lick of sense.
I actually didn't like that part, but I pretended to. because we're new friends.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no, I think you should be like.
The sound effects sound so fun through the phone. Oh my God.
You talking to me, Willis?
Well,
I
thank
am
you.
talking to you, Willis.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for calling, and best of luck. I'm gonna need an update about this. To see if you hooked up with the bus driver.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, to be a girl in a small town,
I know, it was very-
studying something specific.
It was beautiful. It was
And
like,
then meeting a sexy stranger. There's nothing better in this life than meeting a sexy stranger. I'm freaking
there's something
out.
about like, yeah, it's like, you know the rules. It's like, I'm just here for my degree.
Yeah.
But here's this bus driver with a
I'm in and
tattoos
out
on.
of this city. You'll
Yeah.
never see me again. But
I
while
know.
I'm here,
It's so Lifetime movie. It's
like a hot school bus driver.
yeah. There's something cool about that too. He's got the mustache really sealed it for me. I was like, this guy is like a tank. He's got a mustache. He's got tattoos. He's
Yeah.
in my mind, he was very muscular. And he was like, I'm just driving the bus. Like,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
he's a skater. That's what I pictured. I
Yeah.
pictured him. He has the skateboard in the under one of the seats.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, just because he doesn't know where to store it.
Yeah, he's
you
like,
know?
I don't know where to put this.
Where do I put it? It's rolling. You know, against the
By the way, you with the sound effects is so good. The door's closing.
you know.
Hello. This is Perfect Person Platinum, and I'm here with my producer, Ashley Lawless.
What's good?
What has happened since we last chatted?
Okay. So I was just like, listen, I have nothing to lose. I like send him this note and like slip him the note with my phone number on it. And it just said like, hey, like, you know, I like think you're cute. Here's my phone number. Like, let's get coffee sometime or whatever. Now,
Yeah.
like, listen, he can totally ignore that. And if I never hear from him, I'll just like won't make eye contact with him when I drop like them off at the bus.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Stuff like that happens. And so then I did it. And then like looking back on it now, I don't know if it was like an ick, but I just was like excited at the time. He texted me and was like, hey, like, so glad you gave me your number. Like, you're super cute. It's like the like heart eyes emoji.
That's so funny.
Hard eyes.
And I was like, okay. So then like we went and we got a drink.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, oh, he's super nice. And I like don't really know if I was like feeling the spark, but I was like, he's super sweet, super nice. So like, I feel like I just need to like see this out, you know, like,
sure.
Yeah.
I need to not like jump the gun and be like, oh my God, well, he doesn't like meet this criteria. Just like go and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Be open.
So then we went, exactly. And so then we went on another date and it was one of those, like, I think we talked about it in a recent episode or maybe it was an old one, but it's like like if you go for the third drink, that means like you're having a fun night.
Yeah.
So we got to drink 3 and I was like, woo. And then he invited me over to his place.
Hey.
And I was like, I know. And I was like, you know what? Like, let's do it. Like, screw it. Like, he's fun. I'll go like see it through. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Like just mentally giving myself like this crazy big pep talk.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I walk in there. When I tell you, so I think he has like 2 roommates, 1 roommate, 2 roommates. It was the most disgusting place I have seen in my entire life.
Oh no, God.
You can't be inviting people over like that.
No. You can't be inviting people over like that.
No.
You gotta like
clean up.
Clean up, by the way. What the hell are we talking about?
No, this is like they need like deep cleaners. Like they need to be on like a TV show to like get rid of the shit in their place.
They need professionals.
It was oh my God, like literally walk in and like there's just so many shoes by the door. Can't really open the door. His roommate was sitting on the table, like sitting by like the table with like a bong. And he just was like, yo, what's up? You can't see their dining room table. So much stuff on it.
Yeah.
Like just like cups from like fast food. And the dishes were piled up like with food all over them. Like it literally, I was like, is this like a frat house?
That is brutal.
Insane.
This is so disappointing.
It's like you sort of
bad.
You saw a peek behind the curtain. It was sort of like maybe there could be a hot school bus driver. And it was sort of like the romance of that kept you going. And you had a good time. You were like, I had a good time, but you weren't sure there was a spark. But you're like, yeah, it was nice enough. Like, and then it's like, to me, this is a devastating, like you go into someone's home and then you just sort of see their inner workings, and it really is. It can be a bummer. That's devastating.
Exactly. Like I just felt like I was like, oh, this is the kind of person that you are. Like it just like, listen, like I don't need someone like super, super clean, but I was like, I need someone to like recognize when like they live in filth.
I know. And what's crazy is like, I have so many experiences as a young gentleman where this is embarrassing.
Oh no. No, it's okay. It's a safe space.
Thank you so much. Safe space. It's a space I created.
yes.
Like pre-going out, no agenda, cleaning my bedroom, cleaning my dining room.
Right.
Being like, okay, every night in New York City is a roll in the dice. Or like in college, same thing. Every night in college is a roll of the dice. If by happenstance, I'm to meet a lover in the night and they're to come to my home, I don't want them to have the experience of walking in and being like, oh, God, like your fucking like dirty shirt like on the ground in a crumpled ball, right?
Wait,
like
this isn't embarrassing because every time I go out to the bars, sorry about it, I'm making my bed.
Exactly. No, of course.
Yes,
by the way,
just in case.
I think that it's like you're almost setting yourself up to just be in the headspace of like I'm put together, and theoretically, if someone comes back, like
you
that's
won't be
great.
nervous.
Yeah, you won't be nervous about taking them back, or like try to pitch that it's their play. You know, like to me, it always was just like I'm gonna feel more comfortable out, not worried about my nasty room or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. And you get to come home to a clean space.
Like literally, there was one pillow on the bed, and it was like brown. Like
brown.
But he bought it white.
Brown. No.
God, that's an ecosystem. That's an ecosystem.
I can't believe. Sorry, if you have a brown pillow, it's time to go.
It's time to change.
I don't know
Pillows
if I would.
are so cheap. I was like, I will take you to Walmart and buy you a pillow right now.
Right.
Like, this is foul.
And I guarantee you, flat too. It's it's barely a pillow. It's a whisper.
Like, I'm surprised it was considered a pillow. Like,
You know what's crazy is
so
like
flat.
cleanliness. Like you can make a cheap apartment nice through like decor and cleanliness. This is brutal. So you go over the brown pillow. My God.
And it doesn't have to be perfect, but
no.
God, we can't be having Taco Bell McDonald's lineup on.
That goes in the garbage.
It goes in the garbage.
In fact, the whole concept.
Thank you. I'm I'm so confused. Like it is simply empty. Throw it away. Throw it away.
Terrible. So what happens next? So you're there. Do you, and I really hate to ask this, sort of, stay for a while?
Oh no.
No.
Thank God. I
did not.
I wouldn't have judged you if you did.
For a little bit. Like kind of like, because it was at that point where like, I could tell he was like kind of trying to figure out how to like get me into his room. And I was like, I just don't want to go in there.
Oh my
like,
God.
He's nice, but like, I just like simply have gotten the ick. Like it's
no,
we've
he's
gone too
never
far.
washed
This
those
is the point of
sheets
no return.
either.
How long
So I just was like, oh, sorry, I'm on call. So like, I need to be like close to like where I work. They might call me in. So I have to head back to mine. And like, he was nice about it. He was like, okay. Like, okay, I totally get it, but we should do this again. So like, I kind of had an out. I was not on call. I was like literally on PTO, but I was like, I have to get out of here.
Great thinking.
How long were you there?
Maybe like an hour. Like it was like his roommate was sitting there. So like there was like yapping with his roommate, like kind of like pleasantries. And then we were talking about like the place we got drinks and whatever. Like, so I feel like time kind of like flew by a lot faster than I realized because I was itching to get out of there.
Roommate hitting a bong when you walk in. Like, by the way, I find that if we're bringing back a guest.
I'm texting my roommate to be like, hey guys.
Yeah. Let's maybe keep the bong in the room.
Let's be gentlemen about this.
By the way, roommate, you know what's cool? Roommate smoking a J out the window.
That's sick as fuck. By the fire escape?
Kind of like edgy.
That's edgy.
I was like, are you 20 years old? Like,
by the way,
for real.
I know that there are a lot of adults who smoke bongs, and I think that's great. But I think if you're in a new place and you don't necessarily know your proclivities, hitting a bong at the kitchen table, hey, let's roll a joint and do it out the window.
Have some decorum.
It's a small change. It's a small change, but it means everything.
Like, right.
A bong is not romantic. It's maybe to some.
That's it. Comment below. It's not romantic at all. There's no sex appeal to that.
Correct.
There's a sex appeal to a J.
Yeah. Hey, why don't we, maybe slip into something more comfortable?
Like, oh my God, smoke, like a whole entire smoke show is not it.
Hitting a bong.
A cute little,
Oh, sorry. It's petite. It's what is it? Demure. It's mindful.
Right.
Taking a
It's
joint.
chic. Yeah.
Fucking ripping a bong just is not necessarily romantic or not the vibe you're going for. So
Not cutesy.
So you got this sort of ick and you feel, and I think this is there's a lot of talk about icks, etc. I would say this is a warranted ick. I would say that
This is not
Thank
unjust.
you.
This is not-
It went full blown turn off.
yeah, it's a turnoff. And I would say I'm willing to forgive a lot if there's a good vibe. This is
No,
sort
this
of like,
is-
I would totally understand.
Sorry.
I've gone to people's homes and I really, well, no, I don't want to say
I was going to say I'd walk in drier than the Sahara. Sorry, I'm leaving. I'm gone. No. Like, oh, whoa.
No, like I had worse
whoa.
homes in college. Like after like going out and
Yeah.
like going home with someone, I saw homes like that home was in a worse state than the ones I saw in college.
Which is
Yeah.
bad because college is the time to learn how to live.
Agreed. And that's on a bumper sticker, and that's on a fucking plaque on the wall. But that's honestly, we should sell this to college students. College is the time to learn how to live. Got it. So now you're out there. Has he texted you? I know you're probably not interested, but have you seen him at the bus stop?
It's so funny that you said like, can I call you today? Because I literally got a text from him like I think 2 days ago. So I kind of have been sitting on it for a little bit, but he just basically asked about getting together again. And I haven't replied.
And I would say that, I would say the nice thing to do is to just say, like, hey, it was really, really fun hanging out. I'm not really, I think I'm not really looking to date anyone right now. Generic excuse.
Yep.
It was very nice to meet you, et cetera. The kind thing to do.
had a good time, but
the kind thing to do is just to don't tell him his place sucks.
Okay, I guess because I don't know if should I be truthful and just be like, I don't really know if we're a match, but I wish you the best, see you around, or do I need to just kind of be like, actually, you know what? I think I need to stay single, even though that's not true. I'm actively dating.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant, should I tell him the truth about being like, hey, to be totally honest, your place is fucking disgusting.
God, no.
I wouldn't say
Figure that out on his own.
Exactly.
That's not my job. I'm not his mom.
Correct.
Yes.
So I would say that's totally up to you. Dealer's choice. If you want to we use a lot of it with a kind of a fake seeming excuse, I think that's fine. If you want to be truthful about I don't think it's a match, I think that's also fine.
yeah, both are really good excuses and
Totally
really good, he doesn't, need to know the truth or what is what.
It's not his. It's not even his.
You don't owe him anything.
It's not his business.
Yeah.
You being gentle and polite, I think is the more than enough.
Yeah, and both of those are very gentlemanly,
Exactly.
very polite.
Yeah, very nice and polite. Wow, thank you so much for giving us this stunning update.
Stunning.
Turns out, unfortunately, for all the romantics out there, hunky bus driver is sort of a stinky and a sticky. More sticky than stinky though.
Stinky and sticky.
A little bit of both.
Whoa.
But thank you so much for listening to the show and for being a top 0.5% listener. Okay.
Hell yeah.
And
Listen.
I hope you have a fantastic day. And hey, best of luck out there, but maybe steer clear of the bus lanes, if you know what I mean.
All right.
Listen, I'll see what I can do.
Okay. All right. Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. That is.
Sometimes we can't romanticize everything.
That is sort of the lesson, unfortunately.
Evenings in with a movie and takeout. Being with you is what summer's about.
Ruh-roh. Looks like that guy had a stinky little apartment, actually, and it prevented him from sort of pursuing romance in a real way. We are now moving on to the number 4 best of 2025 call and update callback. This is Dildo Soup Kitchen Counter, and it's a 3-peat. So we got the call, an update, and a second update. Please enjoy Dildo Soup Kitchen Counter.
Hi, Miles. I really need your help. My neighbor saw my giant dildo at my house, and I think that he thinks that I laid it out there for him to see on purpose. Help.
Laid it out there for him to see is really interesting to me.
Yeah. I'm curious because we're thinking for someone else here. I bet he thinks that I did so
right.
What would you in his mind get out of it?
That she was trying to hit on him in some way, maybe? I mean, we need some more details, but yeah, maybe she was
ask for a phone number. Whatever happened to that? Everyone's just dildo.
Leaving a dildo for someone to see.
This generation.
That's such a funny.
What do you think about that?
That's flirting in the modern day. This is the flirting that Republicans are afraid of. Leaving a dildo out. Hello, you called perfect person, and we are here to call you back. I'm here with Damian Haas.
Hello.
And we understand you left a dildo out for your neighbor to see. Damian, what's a fake name for this person?
Kathleen.
Kathleen, thank you for calling. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing so well. Okay, so Kathleen, why don't you tell me about where your home is versus where your neighbor's home is? Like how close?
Usually next to.
Yeah, well.
So we live in an old house that was split into like 3 units.
Oh, I love that.
In World War II.
Okay, sick.
It's like a whole house that we have 3, different people living in different places.
But they're like
The same
separate entrances and exits.
Different entrances and exits, correct, yes.
I used to live in a spot like that in Pasadena. It was great with a very narrow hallway.
Oh, that you're sort of meeting other people? Yeah.
Well, no, because just like there's another hallway on the other side of it that they
split in two.
Yep.
How did your neighbor see what you've left?
Okay. So I just got new porch furniture, loving it, having a great time with the porch furniture in the front. Which also means that I run into my neighbors like quite a lot more. So we're kind of like, starting to have a little more banter back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm also sitting out here now thinking how hilarious if any of them come down, but we're going to deal with that. Cross that bridge when we come to it.
They can hear.
Put them on.
If something changes, I'll, But yeah, just a little more chit chat back and forth. And I had made a big thing of soup, and I was like, "There's no way I'm going to be able to eat this much soup." And my neighbor came out, and I was like, "Hey, do you want some soup?" And I basically was like, "Come on in." And we went inside. I got him a bowl of soup, and he walked out, kind of gave me a little bit of like a look, and I was like, "Oh, I wonder." Okay, and then escorted him out and then walked back inside, turned around and looked at my sink. And it was several items that were post-session, post-clean, thank goodness, post-clean.
Okay.
But more than one sexual enhancement item was there.
Okay. And so this is in your kitchen sink?
In my kitchen sink, yeah. I was you got to get him really clean.
Of course. That's okay. So you live alone?
I live alone. Mm-hmm.
So you're right. So the kitchen sink, you're just thinking, bathroom sink, kitchen sink. What's the diff? I'll sort of pop this. But what's the diff? And so, the soup is next to the sink. Like there was,
pretty close.
There was no way that your neighbor couldn't have seen.
He's like,
no, he saw. No,
I didn't see any wooden spoons.
I think once I came back and realized, I'm like, no, that's the look I saw in his eyes.
He was eating the soup with a dildo. He was sort of he has a spoon.
It was like actually a dildo spoon is what happened. Yeah.
Holy shit!
It came for free in a box of Fruity Pebbles. You're like, send in 3 box tops. You get a dildo spoon, changes colors and milk.
Fruity Loops. So got it. And so you said there were a number. There were how many instruments? 3.
3, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's seen he's seen everything that you have. He's seen all of it.
He really knows. And he can certainly put the puzzle pieces together of like what happened and how with that information.
I don't think we need like the Sherlock montage of just like, wait a minute, like the dramatic music playing.
Right. It's like pretty crystal clear to connect the dots.
I bet those were dildos.
Okay, so he knows what's up. And so what's your relationship like with your neighbor pre this?
Well, that's part of the thing. It's been like kind of this funky little like flirty situation.
Okay.
But also like he's really sweet and like I don't have necessarily interest in that going anywhere.
Sure. Okay.
Also because of neighbor.
Think that he maybe could have interest in that. And I'm afraid that he thinks that I like baited him into like seeing the situation. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's so funny because I actually thought you were going to say the total opposite.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be like, that you were like, oh, I kind of have a crush on this thing and I'm worried he's feeling weird. So you actually think that he is like, okay, she's sort of down and like is sort of being extra flirtatious by showing me her collection of sex toys.
I'm open to you telling me that that's not a thing I should worry about, but that is what I'm worried about.
That's what you're worried about. Okay.
Look, I mean, I can't tell you what you should or shouldn't be worried about. but I'm not always the best at picking up on social cues or flirty cues. But I am experienced as a 34-year-old man. I don't think I've ever had a situation where someone was just like, "Oops, dropped all my dildos." What's that? You wanted to come upstairs? Like, I don't think that's a flirty thing.
Oops, I dropped my dildo. Oops. Oh, my keys. Oh, my dildos are all over the ground.
All my 3 of them on the ground. Oops. You didn't see, did you?
Yeah, that's pretty rare.
I do like that perspective. That is helpful.
Like, it does seem like it would be, okay, like if we play it out, you would be like a sociopath to be like, I'm going to place my dildos all near the kitchen sink.
What weird, like, sexual Hansel and Gretel situation are we like, come in for some soup and this trail of dildos?
Yeah, right. Like, you would have to be totally insane for that to have been true. So I don't know what, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what he's thinking. I'm not inside his head, but I do know that, like, if somebody were to be like, yeah, so this, my neighbor, I kind of think he's hot. So I left all my dildos on the kitchen counter, and then I made a soup, and then I invited him in for soup. So he sees the dildos. You know what I mean? It'd be like, you're a fucking weirdo. Like, what are you talking about?
I could see like, oh, I got home from my friend's party and I was still in my awesome dress, and I made sure that he saw me in my best outfit, and that's like something.
That's normal, right? Yeah. But I think that, like, for him to believe this, he would also have to, like, I think probably what he believes is that maybe you accidentally, I mean, them being in the kitchen is funny. Like, if I was in someone's house and I'd be like, okay, you invited me in for soup and you forgot about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty funny.
This is like an HBO sitcom.
Yeah, exactly.
I
was standing in the kitchen
and judgment, like, whatever. No, I'm a grown woman. I can do what I want.
What is there to judge? Yeah, exactly. Like, you have, as you're a grown woman, and also you keep everything clean. Like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you're cleaning your dildos. That's honestly a net positive.
Yeah, good.
Right.
And it's good.
Responsibility.
Now, what type of soup? And we haven't talked about
that. Is important.
Super important detail, and I do mean that because it is the most delicious crock pot easy chicken tortilla soup of all time. It's a half-baked harvest recipe, and it's like slimy and salsa verde-y, and it's so easy and delicious.
You're totally fine.
Fuck yeah.
You're totally fine now at this point.
Yeah, honestly,
it's not a sensual soup. It's a delicious soup. It's not a romantic soup.
To me, if you said it was Italian wedding soup, I'd say it's over.
Good night.
You have to move.
Get ready for that Italian wedding.
Yeah, because you're having
say your vows and use your hands.
Exactly. Say your vows.
Speak with your hands. If it were a bisque, if it were lobster bisque with sherry on top, good night, Moon.
Good night, Moon.
Yeah, that is different.
Good night, Goon. Good night.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. I feel like, reflecting it back to me, you're right. I shouldn't have anything to worry about. There's no way that he thought that was on purpose.
I mean, no, I don't think that's what was on purpose, but I think that he might be like, oh, it was a funny little embarrassing, like, oh yeah, and I think she had left her sex toys out. That's the funny, embarrassing thing. But I think also, as I say often on this show, our embarrassments make us interesting. I think that anything that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm a little embarrassed about this thing, it's like that probably just makes you an interesting person.
Right. And then I'm just like the hot, horny neighbor, and I'm fine with that.
Hey, no, that's what I'm saying. That's a good brand, as long as you feel like, so do you think he's kind of into you, is what you said before, but you're not interested?
Yeah, there's just been like some, you just pick up on signals when people like linger extra long and want to like continue conversation when you're like, okay, we're,
well, I mean, also,
nothing blatant.
Yeah.
If he was a little like opening a bag of Flirtado chips before,
I love that.
Thank you. If he had a bag of Flirtado chips, and like he saw that and he thought you were flirting too, not through that, but like there might have been a thing of just like, oh, by the way, saw the thing. Like that might have been the look, not like you're enticing me with them.
Yep, totally.
You're leaving a breadcrumb of dildos.
Yeah. You want me to walk into your oven like the witch from Hansel and Gretel because you left dildos there.
It's very Hansel and Gretel. Yeah. And I think that it's also like, this is your neighbor, like in reality, obviously hooking up with neighbors, very complicated. It sounds like you're not even interested in that, by the way. But I think that like, if he is flirtatious and interesting, then it's just, you're being neighborly by offering soup. I don't think what you did was inherently flirtatious at all, by the way.
Okay.
No.
Sick. Love that.
Not
I'm a community-minded person. I don't want to have to explain my non-flirting or flirting, intention.
And that's all on him, to be honest with you.
Yes, exactly.
Like if you are not being flirtatious, and also even if you were, like you get to set the pace for everything and your own comfort level and whatever he thinks that's that's up to him.
And also, you have to think about it this way. Think about him explaining to his friends what happened and thinking it was flirting. Being like, what do you mean she wasn't flirting? She left her dildos on the counter.
Dude, she's into you.
Like,
wait, what writing was it? Tortilla? Oh, dude, you're so in.
No way, it was limey. The soup was limey. That does sound like a good soup, by the way. But no, I think you're in the clear, and never fear. You're not you're not doing something, what's the word? Bad. You're good.
Lascivious or whatever.
Lascivious?
I don't know if that's a word.
You're not.
Well, I'm a little mischievous,
temptress.
but I think that's its own nice thing. I like it.
That's nice. Like you said, you're the cool, hot, horny neighbor. Is that what you described yourself as? That's a fantastic reputation, to be totally honest. And thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it, Kathleen.
Thanks, Kathleen.
Thank you. Have a good one, y'all.
All right, bye.
Hello.
Hello. You're on the Patreon for the callback episode of the Platinum Show. I'm here with Ashley Lawless.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, nice. Hi, guys. I'm doing well.
Nice, dude. Yes. Dude, what's up? So that's fucking sick. So you just had a call, right? You just got off a call. That's sick. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a business and a business strategist, like a real adult.
Wow.
Talking about business strategy stuff.
What kind of business do you have, by the way? And because I've been referring to you as neighborhood soup dildo night, and I'm curious about the other parts of your life.
Right.
You're not a monolith. You're not just neighborhood soup dildo night.
Right.
Right. I'm a multifaceted being.
Exactly.
You are.
Exactly.
My business is for women. It's literally it's for women entrepreneurs, and I basically have like a modern day village for women who are entrepreneurs and founders in their own right. And I do circles and masterminds and all the things. Pretty sick.
That's sick.
So you're sick as hell.
You're sick as hell. You're doing a business. It's for sort of women in business.
That's like Girl Boss HQ.
You run a Girl Boss HQ. That's unbelievable.
It's Girl Boss HQ, but like for the queerdos and weirdos. You know what I mean? Like we're neurodivergent.
Nice. So it's a queerdo Girl Boss HQ. By the way, love the term weirdo.
Okay,
never heard that
putting
before.
that into my Rolodex of words that I use.
Yeah, no, trust. Queerdo is the word. You should be using it more.
Honestly, queerdo is going to be that word. Well, that's sick. So now I understand the last time I talked to you, you were sort of concerned your neighbor thought that you were flirting with them by leaving your dildos on the counter. And I'm curious if you have any updates with your neighbor. Have you seen them around? Has the sort of awkwardness been tamed?
Yeah, somehow I actually feel like the energy got like smoothed out and things are really chill now. They're more chill than ever. I actually feel like this helped. I met a girl that he has been seeing, and he met a guy that I've been seeing just like naturally in passing.
Okay, that's really nice.
I think that I know. I think it really smoothed things out in a nice way that he knows that oh my God, there's the biggest, craziest butterfly I've ever seen just running by my face. Oh my God. Sorry, that was so insane. It was like the biggest black and blue butterfly I've ever seen in my life. That is wild.
Wow.
Okay,
that's so funny. Okay, got it. So
it's a sign.
It's a sign.
It's a sign.
Things are changing. Okay, things are wonderful.
Changing.
So you got it. And you met somebody that he's seeing. He met somebody you're seeing. I mean, that's great. I feel like that's like it resets the vibe. So he's not like, oh, she's just sort of trying to trap me in there, looking at her sex.
I just want my pea soup and
yeah, exactly. You're not laying a little snare trap for boys upstairs.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I think we've had like enough interactions since then, including the like meeting the other people. And also he went and scavenged a rug for me. So like things are great. I feel like we're into a more nicely community oriented platonic subset of our social interactions.
And describe the rug for me.
Yeah, just describe what it means to scavenge a rug.
I'd love to know what it looks like.
Okay, so do you guys know anything about Buy Nothing groups?
Yes. Love a Buy Nothing group. They're fantastic.
Okay, love a Buy Nothing group. Okay. So for some reason in my city, there's been a lot of people on Buy Nothing groups lately with like rugs, like huge rugs. And I told him that I was looking for a rug for like this area. I'm like, I'm not finding anything. I like really funky stuff. I'm an artist,
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let me know if you see anything. And he came downstairs and he was like, on this Buy Nothing group, there's like 5 rugs that are in a dumpster in a church, like right by our house. And I was like, sick. Well, if you go get any, let me know. He brought back like all of them and was like, which one would you like? And they were all like crazy, beautiful, huge rugs.
And they're not stinky.
Or haunted.
No, they're not stinky. They have like tags on them. I'm like, they were maybe from like a sale that didn't happen, or I don't know.
Oh.
Just been like sitting in a church basement for a hot minute.
Man, you know what? I've been thinking a lot recently about how we throw shit away and how we should just sort of build it.
Wow.
As we do, we throw so much shit away.
That's the reduce, reuse, recycle of it all.
It's like, come on, it's like so much plastic, and we should just be like fucking turning it into forks. Like a plastic, it's like,
so like melt it to remake it.
So I'll sort of melt it and breathe in the fumes and then kind of make it a fork.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, it's devastating, honestly.
And tell me about this guy you've been seeing.
Oh, he's cute. I don't know. It's fun. Fun.
How did you meet him?
I met him on an app. Okay. Well, here's the thing: is again back to like the queerdo thing. I'm polyamorous.
Oh, sure.
So that's also a factor.
Right.
Okay.
But I haven't necessarily had that conversation with my neighbor and don't necessarily intend to.
Oh, you don't.
So I think he's only met this one guy, but he probably will be meeting other people at some point. You know what I mean?
You don't need to go door to door and tell everyone you're polyamorous.
No.
Extra.
It's a whole other closet to come out of. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Right. Yeah. You don't need to let your neighbor know sort of your proclivities. But is proclivities the right word?
It sounds like it.
I think so.
I don't know. It sounds smart.
It sounds like a smart word to say.
Yeah.
And therefore it was. Gotcha. Okay, cool. But yeah, and you met the girl. What was the girl like that your neighbor was dating?
Oh, she's so chill. She is also friends with friends of mine. So like, a mutual of sorts.
That's fantastic.
That's great.
And I just have a question. So do you think that she knows that you left the dildos on your counter?
Such a good question. I don't know. I couldn't tell by her vibe.
Because
honestly, and a little bit of me hopes so.
Yeah, I feel like if I was bringing someone over and they met my neighbor, I'd be like, by the way, the funniest thing happened, maybe of all time, is that I was getting sued.
Yeah, like I saw.
It's a story worth telling.
Like an arsenal.
An arsenal. Sorry, an arsenal of sex toys is awesome.
Arsenal is crazy, but accurate, I guess.
Hey, no, that rocks. Well, this is so great to hear that you're doing well and that the awkwardness is past. Do you have anything else going on in your life that you need help with?
Oh, whoa! I didn't know I was going to be asked that question.
Hey, so look, I mean, you got us on the horn here.
Yeah,
we're always down for repeat business.
Totally. Okay, let me think for 2 seconds.
Yeah, think to yourself.
Okay, yeah, okay, but this again back to polyamory. I don't know. It's kind of complicated.
Okay.
Okay, so this new guy that I've been seeing.
Yeah.
He's really awesome with. I'm also just wow. This is on the Patreon, right?
Oh yes, Patreon.
Okay, sick. Because I sent some of my friends the original, and that's great and awesome. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to follow up with all of this. If
this is a close friend story.
Yeah, don't worry. This is on Patreon.
Sick. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, so he is really into music and vinyls, and I love vinyls, but I have never gotten myself a turntable in a whole situation. So he's helping me with the setup of it, right? He's like helping me figure out what I need to get, and the cabinet and whatever else. So I ordered the cabinet and got here, and he was like, "I would love to put it together for you. Like, don't put it together."
Yeah.
Then one of my other boyfriends came over and was like. And I call them all boyfriends. I don't even know that that's really real, but they're all boyfriends.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he came over and he was like, "Oh, do you need help putting this together?" And I was like, "No, I don't. Like, this other person wants to. And I might need fake names."
Oh, yeah. Okay. Boyfriend number 1, the one who told you to order this cabinet, that's going to be Totoro.
Oh.
And boyfriend number 2, Ashley?
Walter.
Okay. So Totoro gave to the cabinet, and Walter is like, do you need help putting this together?
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to need a third name.
A third name is going to be Ponyo.
So Walter then came over before Totoro had a chance to put this thing together.
Yes.
And was like, "Let me put it together for you," without context of knowing exactly all the things. And I was like, well, Totoro just wants to put it together.
Yes.
And
and is Walter aware of Totoro?
Walter's aware of Totoro, and that's fine. And I don't know that he knows his name, but he's aware that he exists.
Gotcha. Okay. Sure.
And that's totally reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
And so then Ponyo comes over and same kind of situation.
Oh.
He likes to handy man for me in some ways, which is really sweet, and take care of some things in my house, which we love. And he was like, well, let me just put this together while I'm here. And I'm like, no, he doesn't know about Totoro. He's fine with it, but I just haven't fully.
You have like,
I don't know.
You have 3 task rabbits.
You have an army of
task rabbits that are ready to build your shit.
Please, let me build this.
Please, let me build this up. Let me put some stuff on your walls. That's so funny.
My life is weird and fun, I'm telling you.
No, this is great.
That's awesome.
Okay, so
then Walter comes back.
Right.
And it's here before Totoro can put this thing together.
Okay.
And then now he's like, oh, well, I don't know. I feel not amazing that this person has not put your thing together. I would like to put it together. But Totoro has told me that he doesn't want, you know what I mean? He wants to do it, but it's been like, I don't know, maybe like 2-ish weeks.
No, Totoro's slacking.
Wait, where the hell is Totoro? Get him.
There's
his
a
ass
window of
over there.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I know, we've both just been busy. Well, and also, if I'm being so honest, part of it's my fault because like we kind of just are like obsessed with each other. And so like when we've hung out, I have not left opportunity for him to put together a cabinet. So like, no, I just want to know.
Hey now.
Yeah, okay. So gotcha. So now first of all, are these the only 3 task rabbits in your
in your
network?
Task rabbit arsenal.
Your task rabbit arsenal.
Yes,
Do you have more task rabbits that you're sort of working with?
I have a real task rabbit also. I do let you there's a lot to do around a big house. I don't know. You know.
That's awesome. I love this.
You got to put them all to work.
No, this is great. So you're sort of into my mind.
I'm running 2 businesses.
You're running 2 businesses, man. So you got it now. So you've got 3 task rabbits sort of on your roster. One of them is not aware of the other 2, but the other 2 are aware of each other. Totoro and Walter are aware of Totoro and Walter and Ponyo, but Ponyo is not aware of the other 2.
Yeah, Ponyo is aware of one of them. So 2 of these people have been in my life for a long time. One of them has been in my life for like 5 years. The other has been in my life for like a year and a half.
Oh,
and then Totoro is the new addition.
Gotcha. And are you the type of, because I feel like there's lots of different types of polyamorous. Are you the type of polyamorous where like, you're not looking for a primary partner, you're looking to sort of spread all the coins amongst all the boxes?
Very much that. Yeah. I don't intend with like living with a person. I like living alone. I like living with my dogs. I like, you know what I mean? That kind of.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, cool. And so, really to me, this is you got to ask Totoro, you got to be like, hey, I need you to put over this cabinet. Or I'm going to have one of my other, well, I guess this is not the most emotionally mature thing to do, is to be like, or one of my other task rabbits.
That's the question. Like, where is it like fun and then where is it toxic? Because, Walter's like, hey, what the hell? This dude isn't living up to his what he's told, and I want you to have this cabinet together.
I think that it's, to me, you gotta give Totoro the one more chance, and then it's up to the other guys to put it together.
Yeah.
Because also, especially if they're aware of your whole situation, like they know other boys are coming over and putting your stuff together, right? They're down with that. That's kind of arguably what they signed up for, right? So it's like you wouldn't be. By the way, I will also say, beyond 2.5 weeks, if you put the ask out, then I think that Totoro can't be upset about it anymore.
Yeah, it's a shit or get off the pot situation. You're kind of like, I have 2 other hunks who really want to put this thing together.
Yeah.
You got to get on it or they're going to beat you to it.
You've got a network of hunks and you have a network of women in STEM as well that are running small businesses.
You have a lot of really fun networks and I like it.
You do have a lot of networks and a lot of arsenals and I really admire that.
A lot of collections.
But I think
I told you, I'm a community-oriented person. That's what I look like.
This is sick. You're a very cool person. I also think that it's like, you want to, I think it's almost flirty to be like, hey, Totoro, like you got to come over to build this thing. Like, I've been dying to listen to a record with you, Winky Face. If Totoro's not over there within the hour.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean? Like positive, it's a positive reinforcement versus negative reinforcement thing. Like just be like, if you come over, I will, I'll make you some soup, Winky.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like,
Wait, Miles, this is crazy. Literally this week, I bought the ingredients for the exact soup that we're talking about.
It's a full circle.
See, this is full circle. You got to be, but to me, it's, if you want anyone to do almost anything, telling them that you're going to make them a little something, especially if it's someone you're flirtatious with, it's like the easiest thing in the world. Just dangle the carrot and then they're going to come in.
I have an add-on to this too.
Please, Ashley.
You could make it a date to go out, or like go out together and be like, let's pick out a record together, come back, make the soup, build the cabinet, listen to it together.
I'll make the soup, you build the cabinet, we listen to the soup, and we have the cabinet. That is a we listen to the soup bubble,
right?
And we watch the record spin.
Wow,
that's to me. It's like it's the flirtation games, right?
Right. Yeah. Pick out a flirty, sexy little record.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. It's like Beyonce and fucking whatever. But I think that you live like one of the cooler lives.
You do, for sure.
Thank you so much for giving us a call. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I have one slight thing to add because it's very funny.
Yes, please.
But literally in the last 30 seconds of this conversation, the neighbor walked by completely.
This is all full circle. The butterfly, the soup ingredients, the neighbor walking by.
Everything is connected. Everything is important. It all is a part of one perfect thing. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling. And honestly, your life is admirable and you live a very cool one. I hope you have a wonderful day and say what up to your dog.
More advice to come.
More advice to come. More advice to come. Bye.
Bye.
For our next callback, we actually have a three-peat. Okay. Joining the Threesome Hall of Fame. Well.
They need to workshop
we'll
that
tweak
one.
That. We'll workshop that one in post. But we'll workshop that in post. We'll warp my audio to say something else. 3-timer club. But this is from Dildo Counter.
Oh, yeah.
AKA Army of TaskRabbit Boyfriends.
Another fascinating person.
Hello! Thank you so much for hopping back on the phone with us. I really appreciate it. And we are so excited to hear your updates. How are you today?
I'm so good.
Well, I mean, it's been a saga. You've joined the 3-timers club.
There it is.
That is huge. 3-timers is, I'll take it.
3-timers
club.
I believe
Miles did call it the threesome club.
Yeah, I called it the threesome club a little bit ago, but we're going to fix it in post.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, threesome club is better.
Threesome club, hey, okay. And speaking
one for threesome club.
Speaking of threesomes, you've got an army of TaskRabbit boyfriends that are here and they are ready to build your record table. Now, what ended up happening?
So so your advice was for me to make a meal and then have him over and be like, this is a date night kind of situation.
Yes, right.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that.
Yeah.
Made him a beautiful dinner.
Ooh, what'd you make?
I made a fresh late summer pasta with eggplant and tomatoes and basil from my garden.
Oh,
really nice.
My God. Fresh basil.
Really yummy chicken thighs and a salad. And then we had fruit for dessert. It was a whole yummy thing.
That's great. Okay, fuck yeah.
Fruit for dessert. Wow.
Yeah, fruit for dessert is honestly best.
A dessert fruit can.
Yeah, peaches right now.
Peaches sound great. I mean, honestly, caller, I feel that I have to come clean.
I think you have to talk.
Well, I feel that I'm going to be having a lot of fruit for dessert because I just found out that I'm not allowed to have ice cream every night anymore, but from my doctor.
Whoa, Miles, I know that's a big deal for you.
No, it's like the air is heavy in the studio today.
Well, it's heavy, and I'm making it everyone else's problem. So I
understand. I get that. I think that you should be able to have your sweet treat, and I'm sorry that you can't have ice cream, but hopefully you can find some substitutes.
I will see. I was thinking about using my Ninja Creamy to sort of create some sort of
peaches in the creamy.
Yeah, peaches in the peaches in
the creamy.
Wow, love that.
Peaches in the creamy. Yeah, please.
The thing that I've been doing lately for dessert is a peach. You cut it in half and then put almond butter on top and then chocolate chips on top of that. Maybe a little flaky sea salt on top of that.
Oh,
so good.
That sounded... I was a little questionable at first, but I think it's because I haven't ever had almond butter.
You've never had almond butter?
No.
What, are you afraid?
A little bit.
Almond butter is sort of peanut butter's fancy cousin that you don't want to have all the time, but you want to have sometimes.
I feel like it's a whole food butter.
It's
it's like a fancy.
It's a fancy situation.
Yeah,
I mean, where are you at with almond? How often are you using almond butter?
Well, it's less inflammatory than peanut butter, and they have a really good one at Costco. You know what I mean? So it's like the easy option.
Oh, I see.
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to be getting into the almond butter.
Looks like peanut butter's gone too.
Looks like peanut butter's gone too because high fat content and my triglycerides are in the red. So I'm going to need to have an almond butter. But so you had the
I think you're going to have to go with almond butter.
I think so, unfortunately. So you had the almond butter and you had the dinner. You had the dinner and you guys
we went off on dessert.
Yeah, we went off on dessert.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm using my trauma really to interrupt the conversation.
Sorry.
You had the dinner.
Okay, so we had dinner. And then, honestly, we both kind of forgot about the cabinet again.
Oh my God. How
know,
could you forget about it? Is the cabinet like half built in your living room or is it like in the box?
Okay, so
how did it's right there?
So then this time goes by and I'm like, this is so stupid. So I'm like, I'm going to hire my actual handyman to come do this. And text him and get this whole thing set up.
No way.
And then Ponyo comes over and he is like, this is a stupid, like, this is silly. Like, just let me do it. He sits down, just does it, and it took him 10 minutes.
Yeah, of course it did, by the way. And I'll just say that so Ponyo is been in your life for 2 years, the unsung hero. The Totoro is the new guy, right? So you and Totoro had the date night, and Totoro didn't even have the gumption to put this thing together because after dinner you guys were canoodling?
Right. I know. I mean, it's slightly my fault, but also a little his fault. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't show up and do it right away.
It was honestly too romantic a dinner. If you want somebody to do to do a chore for you.
Yeah.
You know,
I was stuck with the soup, huh?
Yeah.
I think so. Peaches are notoriously sexy.
Yeah. Have you seen, what was the movie?
Call Me By Your Name.
Call Me By Your Name.
And The Summer I Turned Pretty has a whole peach scene.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah.
You should have beef stroganoff to stay. And then
maybe a goop.
A goop. If you had a goop kitchen peanut encrusted, salmon, then I feel that maybe he would do a chore for you after. But you're like, I made a summer pasta with like a beautiful dessert.
Yeah,
it's like
that feels like I'm on
and wine.
See, I'm in the Italian countryside with that.
Yeah, that's to me. You guys
I'm not blue collar. Let me pick up my hammer.
Yeah, exactly. He's not going to want to do something. It's like you should have honestly made some freaking pizza bites and told him to get to the job.
Give him a breakfast strudel and say, I don't know, man, get to work.
But I also love that, like, this is sort of like, honestly, and I don't know if you even are playing it this way, but to me, if Ponyo builds it and Totoro comes over and is like, oh, someone else built my record table. It's almost something flirty about it.
Yeah, there is something flirty.
And that's the final piece of the puzzle is that he did that. We did that. That happened.
Yes, right.
And now it's very much like, well, I have to be the one to help you find the record player and more vinyl. Like, he's like trying to reclaim the situation.
Yeah, I like this. There's some friendly competition in the ranks of your TaskRabbit boyfriends. It's
ending up being fun.
That is kind of fun.
This is fun.
I also think that it's like what a treat to have a hobby that you're going to do with somebody like that. It's like you're going and finding records together. You're finding a record player together.
God.
Like,
so fun.
There's something very romantic about that as well. I mean, you are living a life that deserves to be televised.
Yeah, this does sound like a CW.
There is
my life is fun and curated. You know what I mean? Like, it's good. I like it.
You say curated? That's awesome.
I like it. Yeah.
I love the term curated.
Yeah, I really do. I have a whole philosophy around life is art, All life can be art if you choose it to be. So.
Speak on that. Well, speak on that more. I love that. I think that's beautiful.
Well, I just think that, we choose the things that are in our lives. And if we choose like beautiful things to be in our spaces and in our like daily world, things feel a little more special and like a little bit more, like you can stay a little more present because you can enjoy everything.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't agree more.
This is sweeping me off my feet. I think I need 3 TaskRabbits in my life.
Thank you so much for giving us a call back. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Y'all too. Bye-bye.
You're the best. Bye. Oh!
Wow.
Oh my God.
I'm inspired.
The callers are always so inspiring.
They really are.
What a fantastic group. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at the end of this best of experience. And I got to say, listening to all these really fills my heart with a warm, yummy sort of joy. And boy, howdy, have I got a call and a callback update for you. Please enjoy our final number 5 best of 2025 caller. This is Romantic Letter to the Pianist Upstairs.
Hello, I just moved to a new apartment in a new college town, and my upstairs neighbor plays piano like crazy. He's Ken, and his job is playing piano. And so I sent him this big long letter because at around midnight he was playing Claire de Lune. So I made a big long letter with a wax seal on it, and it was very funny, and I put it on his door. He hasn't made the offense since, but now he doesn't do it at all, and it makes me very sad. And I felt like Elizabeth Bennet waking up in the morning. So how do I get him to play again?
Oh,
isn't that beautiful?
That's so sweet.
It's just like, okay, he was playing late at night, but now he doesn't play at all. How can I get him to play again?
Come play, little songbird.
I know, there's something so beautiful about that. I don't know why.
I want you to play, just not at midnight.
It makes me like emotional. Just the idea that like she's like, I've stifled his flames
accidentally.
Hello, you go perfect person. And I'm here with Rainey Toll.
Hello. We are here to bring music back into your life.
Hello. We are here to bring music back to your upstairs neighbor. Rainey, I need a fake name for this caller and for their upstairs neighbor.
Okay, upstairs neighbor is Beethoven. And you are golden retriever because that reminded me of Airball. Airball, you're Airball.
Airball.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so Airball. Oh my God, me and Rainey were both
tearing
struck.
up.
We were struck with your call. I don't know why.
Thank you. It is truly a strange issue, and it's made me quite sad because when I first got here, I fully felt like Elizabeth Bennet waking up every morning with the beautiful piano. But then my roommate was just like, hey, it's really driving me crazy. She's pre-med, so she's got lots of exams. And so playing at 11 just simply isn't nice. It's not.
Oh, yeah. And so I loved so you wrote a letter and you sealed it with wax. And what was like the contents of the letter?
Oh, would you like me to read it?
Oh my gosh, you have a copy?
Yes,
please.
Yes. I took a picture because I thought it was. I have a lot of fun with these things.
Yes, the whimsy.
Because I can hear him all the time, and so like so I do opera, and so I like singing a lot, and so I grew up doing that, and so I love listening to him. But he'll sing sometimes, and it was like really pitchy for a while, and I was like, I kind of want to go up and help him. But
is he hot?
No. Wait,
are you interested?
Is this person the love of your life? This is astounding.
No, I don't know him, but
have you ever seen him?
Have you ever seen him?
I have not, no.
This is beautiful. This is get ready to fall in love.
She's scared. I just got through a bad breakup, and I'm like on my journey of like, I don't need a man. I'm getting a degree.
Friends to lovers.
This is a Lifetime movie, and I love it. But before we, okay, so all right, so please read the letter to us so we can get the full context.
Okay, I'll read the letter. Oh my God. So because I hear him all the time, he just seems like an odd guy. So I figured I'd approach it in a funny way so that he wouldn't get mad. I don't want to start off on the wrong foot. So the letter reads, Hark! Thou hast formerly been summoned by the weary dwellers of the realm beneath thy musical dominion. After much chin stroking and a ceremonial sipping of tea, we have reached a most curious conclusion. That feeling the ivories, as the clock striketh 12, is verily a bold character arc. One most unexpected and, I dare say, perplexing. Now, I fain know I am like, it's a long letter. So
this is incredible. I can't believe this.
I had COVID for a week and I was really bored.
This is astounding. Okay, please.
Okay, so I said, now, would I fain know of thine upcoming concert engagements? Aye, indeed. I would lend mine ear with great anticipation, but I would also cherish a night unmarred by the wailing lamentations of mine own cohabitant, the fair warden of this humble abode, who doth liken thy late-night serenades to a spectral Duke Ellington floating overhead? 1,000 times yes.
Okay, this is incredible because
Oh my gosh.
because to me, this is advice that I feel I would have given, which is just like, oh yeah, you want them to stop playing in the middle of the night, but like do it in a fun, silly way that feels like it's not so serious. Like you really accomplished this in droves.
I am really inspired by like you can be in a Jane Austen movie if you want. You just have to act like you are the captain of your own ship.
Yes.
Like you have done.
You know what? I wish. Looking for Mr. Darcy, however, but he's not playing anymore. I mean, I have more to the letter, but like I thought, like you're saying, I thought I approached it, in a light manner, but he's just stopped, and I feel as though this is like the monkey's paw, and I made a wish, and now it's cost.
Okay, here is I think I know what needs to be done. Well, first, I think that you need to write him another letter.
Yes, begging.
Sealed in wax. Please, we doth protest too much. We miss the musical quanderings of the upstairs. I think you need to write a letter pleading that he continue to play, but also leave your phone number.
Yeah.
And the reason why you're going to leave your phone number is not because it's romantic. It's, hey, Rainey, and don't listen to this part, caller. Hey, Rainey, this is our long game because we are trying to get, okay, and don't listen to this caller. We are trying to get them together, okay?
Yes.
This is our long game. But so leave your phone number because also you can be like, we want you to play if it ever gets to be too loud.
Yeah.
We'll send a sweet text and whatever. Because I think that's the better solution is that you get to know your neighbor.
Yeah.
And then that way, if you sing opera in your house, I am sure that you seem like you're singing all the time. I'm sure that he's heard you sing and maybe he's been trying to sleep. So exchanging phone numbers is perfect.
Funny you say that because he was playing so late. My roommate and we both have done music in the past, so we did it in retaliation for about a week before I did the letter. So I was over. It was like
retaliation or a concert.
Like whenever we were home, we would sing really loud to be like, "Hey, guy."
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I think you have to write another letter, and I also think you should hand deliver it.
Yes.
Because life is all about, you are, by the way, an hilarious character.
Yeah.
And I think that you have a great sense of humor, but also like, I think knock on his door and just being like, hello, how's it going? Like, we left downstairs. We left you a letter before, and we have another letter for you.
Yes.
But this time it is.
Yes, you're right. I have to approach it in like you're so lucky. I'm giving you, yeah.
Like, because by the way, if I lived, above somebody, whatever, and they came up with a wax sealed letter, I would be so fucking excited. I would be overjoyed, right? I'd just be like, oh my God, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the letter. I look forward to reading it. And then like, playing into this hilarious world that you've built, I think is so fun.
Yeah.
And I think that it's really just about exchange numbers so that way, because I'm sure he doesn't want to bother anybody. He's just playing piano.
Yeah.
And sorry.
No, you're good. You said just playing piano, but we saw, my roommate, I haven't seen him yet, but she saw him moving up a drum kit. So he does the piano and drums.
Right. So the drums, etc. It's loud. Yeah. Drums are less beautiful.
I haven't heard that, but I've been anticipating.
Drums, by the way, I love the idea. It's like planting a gun in the first act is bringing drums up to the home right above you.
And then not addressing it for a little bit and then coming back.
You know that drums
I would not forget.
No, I'd be like, I know there's drums up there.
When are the drums coming back?
Yeah. So to me, I think it's got to be another letter and it's got to be hand delivered. And also, and this is just neighborly, and I'm always telling people to do this, but it's got to come with baked goods.
Yeah.
I love baking. I just made brownie brittle for my friends. They came over and we drank. It was lovely. And they just left. And then I was like, I missed Piano Man. I need to call about Piano Man.
No, I love this. I think that, any opportunity you have, and you were very good at this clearly because of your first letter, any opportunity you have to just broaden your world and be kind to someone is the right one. So to me, it's pastries, and also we have another letter for you to read. We miss your piano playing, whatever. And then that's all you need to say and just be like, nice to meet you, bye.
Yeah.
He'll open the letter on his own time.
Yeah.
Because
I'm sure he's just like, oh shoot, like that was bothering them. Let me just stop for a little bit. Yeah. And it's like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last part of my letter, I was really specific. Like I thought, so here, I'll finish and you can kind of see where I was coming at. Yeah. So I said, Thus I entreat thee with a heart torn betwixt anguish and earnest hope. Might thou consider stowing thy melodic thunder after the 11th toll of the bell?
Oh my God.
Let the moon bear witness to further nocturnal symphonies, lest madness take us all.
By the way, let me just tell you, you're like, I was incredibly specific, and it's like prose.
Yeah.
Like, he may not be a theater nerd and might have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you might have to be like, and also you have to watch Pride and Prejudice just for the reference. I'm worried he doesn't get the reference.
No, I'm worried he read this and was like, this is basically written in a language I don't speak.
Well, yeah, that was kind of the point. It's verbose and stupid.
No, I
had
love
texted
it.
my roommate ominously because I had COVID, so I was quarantining. I said, I'm going to send him a strongly worded message. And they were like, please don't. And I was like, she has no idea.
I hope that my neighbor one day does exactly what you did.
100%.
It's so charming.
It's so charming. It's the exact perfect way to deal with any problem, is like in a silly, fun, lighthearted way. So I think you have to write another letter and beg, plead for the music to continue.
I did. I said, play on, dear maestro, but perchance play earlier.
Yeah.
I know, but I think he just got embarrassed. He just got nervous. That's why it's the hand deliver.
He got embarrassed, or he doesn't know Old English.
Yeah, he might not speak Old English. But also, to me,
I'll change my tactics.
Exactly. And this is only if you're up for it situation. You put on a full sort of colonial mailman's outfit and you say, mail for
dress up.
The mail's here.
Me as the Lorax. I'm one to fully commit to
Do you go to an art school?
I will.
Yeah.
Say what?
Do you go to an art school?
No, I go to a state school, and I'm pursuing my degree in pediatric psychology to work in kids in palliative care.
Oh, that's so
I'm obsessed
cool.
with you.
Dude, you rock.
Loving you.
You're the best. And thank you so much for calling in. Best of luck. And I'm going to need an update on how your hand-delivered letter goes.
I will write that letter, and I will hand deliver it with some baked goods, and I will give you a call back.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day.
All right, you too. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye. I think we just talked to a Disney princess on the phone. Okay. It is time to absolutely hop into another update here, and we've got a scorcher for you. It's obviously got to be the wax sealed letter girl.
This is honestly one of my favorite calls. Like I am like kicking my feet.
It's so fucking fun. I mean, also I have to read her text because I text her asking Steve an update. By the way, she also put a photo of the letter that we can put in the platinum. I will send it to you, Ashley. Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous. It's fucking, look at it. It's like a burnt wax sealed letter.
What the hell?
It's it's like gorgeous work. And so I had messaged her a while ago being like, is there an update? And she said, I have not sent the letter, unfortunately, yada, yada, yada. And then I recently reached out again, and she reached out and said, I said, like, are you available for an update? And she said, my most valued, intrepid, and gracious guru.
Way.
Permit me to reconcile my prolonged absence and shameful deadbeatery. In the quiet of that silence, profound realizations have dawned, and a myriad of updates has since unfurled. If your perfect heart can find it within itself to forgive my negligence, I stand ready to lay these revelations before you. Your devoted listener, through ever a horrific writer. And then a little letter heart emoji.
This is my favorite person in the world.
I love her.
I'm buzzing.
So we got to get the update. Oh my God, what an icon.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Oh
my God.
Hello, how are you? I'm here with my producer, Ashley Lawless, and we're so psyched.
Literally good. I am so excited to be talking to you. I am so pumped.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you called me back, and I'm so sorry for the delay. You'll understand.
Oh my God.
I appreciate you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Back, and I'm so excited to talk with you guys. This makes my whole day.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so last time we spoke with you, you had written this incredible letter, and you had dropped it off, and then you wanted to write another letter to sort of bring back the music, bring back the vibes. And what has since transpired since I last spoke with you?
So after we called, I had a lot of health issues, so I ended up needing to go for surgery. So that delayed my response.
Yeah.
So I'm all good. It's all good. But that delayed the response, and then I got caught up with school.
And then a few weeks ago, I hadn't sent the letter at that point, but I had gotten the call that my mom had cancer. Oh. And I was so distraught.
Yeah, of course.
And this isn't for sympathy, but as soon as I found out, I hung up and I was crying. And as if it were on cue, Miles, he starts playing again.
Oh my God. It's fake. It's fake.
I have heard him play since I sent that letter.
That's so magical.
I was a sobbing mess because I was like, I needed it at that point. It was it was so moving. And so after that, I rewrote a whole letter and I brought it upstairs and I had some extra cinnamon rolls I had made for my roommate because she's going through it. It's finals. And I brought that up. I set it up there. I knocked. He didn't answer. So I just left a note. But it was basically just thanking him for playing the day he did. And I just wanted to appreciate, what he did. And I'm sure it was very not eloquent given my state at the time, but I did thank him. And then about an hour later, I heard a knock on my door and then no one was there. And then I got a note and it was a date for his concert date coming up this Christmas. So.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's so exciting.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's unbelievable. Wait, so that's like, what a fucking storybook. Like, what a fucking storybook, period.
Your life is a movie.
Your life is a movie. That's insane to like have this, like, you're like going through it. You get this bad news and to hear the tinkling of the ivories above. Like, oh my gosh. And so are you going to go to the concert?
You have to.
What do you think?
Of course.
Yeah.
You have to.
That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. And also, by the way, awesome to just be like, here's the information for the concert.
That is so.
Literally. I was gagged. I was like, oh my God. It's on my calendar. I'm set to go. It's on campus. And so I'm excited.
Have you, so you still have not met this person?
Yeah, we still don't know if he's hot, right?
I've been trying to get glances, but no, I haven't.
We still.
He was probably so nervous leaving the note because if he knocked, he probably ran.
Yeah, he must have knocked and left it and ran.
This is so
It's not a far run either.
There's cinnamon. There's a little bit of cinnamon icing on his fucking mustache. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, okay, so and how are you doing? It's the end of the year. Obviously, you're going through some intense news. I know you said you were going through surgery and stuff like that. But how are you feeling? As the year's coming to a close.
Man, anxiety, but I'm tackling it. I'm medicated. Yeah. I'm seeing my therapist, which if any of you guys are going through it, talk to a therapist if you can.
Yes. Absolutely.
I've just been managing. I've been keeping everything, in contact with my family. I've been communicating with friends. And so it's been good. And my professors are fantastic. And so I've given them all end of the year gifts. And so that's been great. So I'm handling the end of the year really well, I think.
Yeah.
Despite everything.
That is
absolutely.
And you seem so positive about it despite it all, which is so like awesome and such a good like mindset to stay hopeful and positive and
I know
think about the good parts of life.
Yeah, and you're
of course, I gotta be.
You're such a talented writer too. Like I do wonder. Like even I was just reading to Ashley your message
so
to the text line because
good.
I just find that like. That style of writing is so funny to me and beautiful. And I'm like, I do feel that you should write stories about modern times in that language because it really would hit.
If that was a Substack.
I want to join an improv group around here, but there's like a dying lack of it in this state, but I'll figure it out. But I love that kind of writing. I love that commentary. It's just fun. It's fun. And it's a great way to express yourself, especially when things are, less fun nowadays. It's easier to just, throw out frivolous language.
Oh my God. I also like, you're just, you're mentioning you were going through it. Like I have a lot of like, my parents would always say like when I was a teenager and things would be like the most intense or the most dire, they would hear me like cackling in my room to some stupid TV show because it's like you almost like you need art to provide a release to the intense times.
Absolutely.
Like for me, that was like, I don't know, fucking whatever, How I Met Your Mother, like, like some bad TV show. But I just feel like sometimes when things are more intense, you need art to provide the levity. And I feel like your writing, could be something that does that for you.
Oh, well, I'll give it a shot, Miles. I really appreciate that.
Oh, well, you're the best. I really appreciate you and hearing your voice and your story. I mean, I kind of feel that in the new year, we're going to need an update on how the concert was and how meeting this person was.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
And I appreciate you both so much. You guys are fantastic. And the show is great. I watch it every time it releases. So keep it up. I love it. It makes my semester so much better.
That's
Thank
so
you
sweet.
so much.
And have the most amazing end of the year. And best of luck out there. Please enjoy the piano recital.
Yes.
Of course. Happy holidays, you guys. Have a
Happy
good
holidays.
one.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh my God.
This changed my life. I feel like such like a warmth and like I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing.
Well, it's like that, like it's so cinematic. Just this idea that you've gotten this intense phone call and then that's right when the piano starts. I'm almost like, I mean, the like part of me is just like, can he hear some like the sounds of like, you know, crying or something? Which is like, obviously like maybe that's too much, but I just feel that there's something maybe just intuitive that he was just like, I feel I need to play it now. I don't know.
At that time. And it was meant to be like that.
Yeah.
It's just, and I think it's so sweet and endearing knowing that he is equally as invested in this and like in this, like, you know, downstairs like room. Cause he could have ignored it, but and it seems like he's nervous too.
Yeah.
To run away after being like, here's my concert and running away. Like he's probably nervous. And I wonder if he knows like who they are or like has seen them around.
I know that's because they, you know, our caller does not know what he looks like.
Right.
And so what's so funny about this stuff is like, sometimes it'll happen on the show where it's like, you get these like beautiful little moments. And I think I've been accused of this, parentheses positive, in many circumstances, but like, one of my favorite things to do is just romanticizing everyday situations or romanticizing life in general. I would say Graveyard Shift is like an example of that. Like romanticizing this just like, it's a donut shop in the middle of the night, right? But like, how can we like look through this with like rose-colored glasses or with the callers? Like, how can we, weave a story of what's going on? But how can you not?
In this one in particular too, it's just like, it is so hopeful in general. Like this is such a positive thing for this person. And I also think like, God, it's again, just like having it be like a mutual thing and him like wanting, like liking their support. It's just like all so sweet and like a movie in itself. It's modern day Shakespeare.
It's modern day Shakespeare. And our writer also maybe is modern day Shakespeare.
Yeah. Oh
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Well, that's just going to about do it from us over here at the studio, folks. Incredible year. I hope you guys are at home sort of enjoying yourselves and maybe sipping a little glass of brandy, as it were, if you like that. Or maybe having a salad or a freaking French fry. Whatever floats your boat is the thing that floats mine. And I want to say that if you've got a problem this upcoming year, and you're ready for somebody to solve it, then just remember that no matter who you are or where you are, perfection is only a call away. I'll see you guys in the new year.
That was a HeadGum podcast.